TESD Town, the 18th Sergeant of Light has returned.
As have I, Tahlequah.
Yes, we have both returned to TESD Town to celebrate our favorite Earth holiday, Halloween.
That's right, Sarge L18. And how do we like to celebrate Halloween? By listening to the Tell 'em Steve Dave Halloween special, of course.
Commence the TESD Halloween special now, Tahlequah. I, Sarge L18, doth command it.
You heard the Sarge. Let's start the show.
Happy Halloween, everyone!
Hello, darling. This is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and you're listening to the Tell 'em Steve Dave Halloween Spooktacular.
I was working it out.
You spoke directly to get him. I saw you.
So what?
Something, Demon? No more answers, no more thinking.
I feel like I've lost my mind. The two of you are staring at each other.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave, the spooky Halloween edition. The Spooktacular. We made that up. Spooktacular.
We own that.
Yeah. Don't try to steal it. Q, you're back
I'm back.
after a hiatus.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks.
And you were named Pusshole of the Week.
Yeah, I know.
You may have heard.
Why was I named Puzzle of the Week? Because coming into this, I mean, I literally dragged my ripped, bleeding, torn, crushed carcass here to record this week.
You did.
I didn't take prescription-grade painkillers all day so I would be lucid for this episode.
I wasn't lucid for years.
Right.
You could have done it for an hour.
And I have been like, fucking... Like it was painful to drive down here today. I have a crushed nerve in my hip, my tailbone, buttocks area is all.
And now this is all from the Bret Michaels experience?
None of it from Bret Michaels. That was why my ass hurt the week before. Only to come here to find that I'm Puzzle of the Week.
Yeah,
It doesn't add up, brother.
A secret source told us that instead of coming down to record Tell 'em Steve Dave, you went to a Bret Michaels concert. We can't reveal his identity or her identity.
Well, it's not that it wasn't secret. And why am I responsible for making it down here the one night a week? That why can't everybody like work? Why isn't it like everybody's schedule's got to be accommodated? Why isn't it just somebody else can't do it Monday, so I have to do it the night of a concert I've had tickets to?
I don't know. I could have done it, right?
Oh, yeah. Every night we would have been free. We're always free.
Right, so what are we talking about here?
We're talking about you, the one day that you said you could do it, going to a Bret Michaels concert instead. I think that's what we're talking about. And was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You loved it more than doing Tell 'em Steve Dave.
He fucking...
That's shocking.
Kicked it all night long. Mm-hmm. He fucking... I don't know if you know this, but he likes cowboy hats.
Bandanas.
Yeah, he had a bunch of bandanas. He's awesome. You go there, and before he even comes out on stage, and I'll never... Look, the guy puts on a hell of a show. But you know you're seeing an 80s icon when you get there, and the only thing that's on the stage are 6 giant photos of himself blown up, like 7-foot high photos of himself.
In the heyday?
From the 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's amazing. But whereas you say, oh, boy. I'm sorry. Lest I fucking offend his biggest fan. Like, there were definitely, like, photos that make him look like sexy Bret Michaels, no matter what era he's in.
I never understood that because you have all these photos from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And then you're on stage.
Yeah.
So people can make the comparison immediately and be like, ooh.
Nah, this guy holds up well.
Yeah?
He sleeps in a chamber at night or something.
Hyper.
He's got the energy.
Hyperbolic.
Yeah, he sleeps in the chamber. But he has got the energy. He's shooting around stage. He's singing his songs. His voice hasn't lost a beat.
What did you open with?
He opened with Talk Dirty to Me.
What did he close with?
He did a Kiss cover.
Kiss.
Yeah, he did Kiss cover. He did Sweet Home Alabama. Oh. He did a bunch of covers. He was.
Rose Has a Thorn. Did he play it?
Yes, everybody did. Hey, let me tell you something. Everybody brought out their cell phones with the. I was the only one in the theater that had a fucking Tell 'em Steve Dave Zippo. Pulled it out. Within about 5 minutes, security came over and asked me to please.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I was shut down.
So when he's doing that love ballad, is the floor basically like a slip and slide from all the girls?
Oh, dude, it is wall to wall drunk Jersey chicks, way past their prime, still in love with them. Fucking amazing. It's just a
They don't
blast.
sleep in hyperbaric chambers?
No. It's as if he vampires off their essence to stay young. Like they go on that tour bus and he just sucks off a decade here or there for himself. He's fucking great. He plays. He doesn't fuck around with like here's a song I wrote a year ago. You know what I mean? He's like,
here's the songs you want to hear.
Here's the songs you want to hear. Here's a couple of songs you didn't even know you wanted to hear by other artists. Gonna play them too. He's all over that goddamn stage. The guitarist from Cinderella is his guitarist now.
Oh
yeah. He's into it. I have a feeling like if 10 people showed up, he'd put on the same fucking show as he does in a packed theater. The guy loves what he's doing. Loves it. Can learn a lesson from that guy. I did learn a lesson from that guy.
What'd you learn?
About appearing.
Why have the cowboy hat on?
Yeah. I mean, the guy really exudes that he enjoys what he's doing up on stage. It made me be like, you know what? I got to make sure that I'm always putting out there that I'm enjoying it. As opposed
Even though you're not.
Even if sometimes I may not be. He really fucking, you know.
He changed your life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go that far. But
maybe it's good you didn't come last week.
So whatever. I mean, you want to call me a pusshole for going to a concert?
For the record, I did not.
I don't think I deserve it, man.
I didn't nominate you for the pusshole of the week.
Yesterday, thank you, Walter. Yesterday was a
didn't exactly fight too hard against it, you know.
But I did not think that you should have been brandished the pusshole of the week.
Thank you, Walt. I appreciate that, buddy. That means a lot to me. I'm no potato chip. I'm here.
That's right.
I'm wounded.
Just proven.
Yesterday I was at Mount Sinai getting neurological tests. Here I am.
Well, do you want to tell people what happened, or
yes,
or do you?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
But we have the big Practical Jokers November 3rd at the Prudential Centers. Are you guys coming to that?
Is that what day is that? November 3rd?
It's a Thursday.
I leave for Florida. That day.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it when I said I was coming.
All right, no big deal.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, buddy.
Hey, guess who's not going to Florida?
You coming?
Nice.
Nice.
I can get a ticket.
Yeah, you can get a ticket. Get him. You coming?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't have his mic on.
You gonna come to dinner that night? You gonna skip dinner that night?
I'll skip dinner.
All right, thanks. So there you go.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy. That means a lot to me. So we have that big with Nitro Circus. Now, I don't really want to talk about what we're doing there because they haven't revealed it yet for whatever reason. But you could be sure with Nitro Circus, there's some amount of stuntish shenanigans going on.
Yeah, I was wondering if this recent accident of yours would have they would have called in an alternate Joker, maybe Chris Ladondo.
We're working on plans now because something's got to happen. Mm-hmm. Because I was down in the Nitro Circus compound. It's my first time in an ATV, and I've learned that within 5 minutes, I
didn't know how to ride an ATV.
I flipped a 600-pound ATV. Walt came down on my left side and then rolled over me. Crushed me pretty good. Crushed a nerve in my leg. I still don't have feeling. They're saying if I get feeling back in my left hip, it won't
ever.
If
There's a potentially that you'll have a numb leg for the rest of your life.
Just the hip, yeah. There's a strong potential that I will have no feeling in my left hip for the rest of my life. With injuries like this, sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. You never know.
I mean, that's the nature of the game you're in, though. Now,
Not really.
You're a physical comedian.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, when did you guys kind of turn into Jackass, where they're doing these stunts? Like when Q sent the video to us, I saw him going over that jump, and I was like, I didn't know he was experienced.
Oh, I'm not. And then 2 seconds later.
Yeah, and then I saw that rollover, and I was like, I mean, the fact that he texted it to us let me know that he was okay.
Yeah.
But when I saw you flip over, I got that feeling. Like, my mother's instituted this feeling of, like, everything is worst-case scenario, no matter what. Yeah. So, like, if somebody's 5 minutes late and you hear, like, a siren go off, they're
get worried?
They're dead in addition. No, I wouldn't get worried, but growing up, that was always, like, if my father, like, Edgar wasn't home yet, it was Edgar was dead. But I try not to let it get to me. But when I saw that with Q, it did. It got, like, I had that weird feeling of, like, oh my God, like, I hope he's okay.
See, I had the feeling of, I was like, man, could you imagine?
There's no way the Puss All Week could survive that.
Can you imagine it, if that was that would have been maybe the most viewed video on YouTube if like something really bad happened.
Oh, he got like Stephen Hawking.
I mean, that video would have made the rounds worldwide.
I thought
would have went viral.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame to see that. That's the road rash. It keeps bleeding at like random
Why don't you have
times.
that wrapped better?
You're supposed to let it breathe to the air.
Oh, yeah?
Q is oozing all over the poker table.
God, my bed in the morning, it's like a mixture
is that
of
the
pus
only road
and blood.
rash, or just on the arm, or on your
No,
leg
my
too?
back to back. Nothing as bad as that. Like that's the worst of it. So there was a mic pack on my right side, and when I hit the ground and the ATV immediately rolled on me, I heard a crunch, and I felt just a pain shoot up. And in my mind, I was like, I just broke my hip. Turned out I broke the mic pack, thank God. And then I tried to get up, and I immediately went back down because a nerve had just gone on my leg, and there was a lot of pain. It caused a lot of that. Broke ribs. I got broken ribs
too?
Yes, I got broken ribs.
Like you just recovered from them recently.
I can't get a break.
And how are you then saying that you're not a physical comedian?
Because I mean, it's certainly funny, that video.
But you're doing it for the sake of comedy, though.
Yeah, but we're not like, it's an aberration. I don't think we're really physical guys. I don't think we're ever going to do anything like that again. I think that was
I was shocked that insurance covered that.
Yeah. It was the Nitro Circus guys.
Yeah, usually like you can't get insurance, like because they primarily are not physical comedians. They don't do put themselves in danger that much. So
what are you talking about? I mean, the show, like a lot of the stunts that they're like the punishments involve jumping off fucking sheer cliffs.
Here and there, yeah.
They're up high up on like little trolleys and shit.
Right.
They're walking tightropes, allegedly.
There's a conspiracy. I wasn't aware. We'll save that for overkill.
remember when after he did it, I was like, it looked weird.
Oh yeah,
it looked all herky jerky. And why would they make the moment the greatest moment of all time? Why would they pull back so far?
Yeah, but I showed you the footage.
Yeah, I know.
The up close footage.
That was a joke.
So. Yeah, I guess, but it's not what we're known for. But you're right. I guess there has I think that element is gone now.
Yeah, you're gonna eliminate the
I'm not
danger
doing
factor.
It anymore. I'm not doing it. The Nitro Circus guys are very cool, very nice. I like them very much, but
you're gonna have to let them down.
Well,
you're still doing Nitro Circus, right?
Well, the November 3rd, I don't know what I can do or can't do. Like everything's in question now. The event's probably going to be better because I can't do it. If I can't do it, because we're coming up with alternate plans for me that might be better than the original. But we don't know if I can't do it, and
Why don't you just go inside a giant gerbil ball?
With broken ribs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Maybe with like a midget clown or something.
Right. Now you're talking.
Like you guys are wrestling naked. Why don't you only do things that
just Greco-Roman wrestling?
Why don't you only do things that maybe put your left hip at risk since already you don't have any feelings, so it wouldn't hurt.
What do you do for the physical therapy of that? Do you have some sort of massages?
There's nothing. Oh, I do have a prescription for Oxy. I know. And I was suggested that
Season 7 comic book, man. I crash on an ATV.
that I get, what do they call it? Like medical massage therapy.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
You got on your hips.
Yeah, my whole body.
Don't go to Walt's guy in the mall.
So
To bring back the feeling in that hip.
I don't know if it's to bring back the. I think the only thing that can do that is time. The nerve has to reattach itself. So it's been a rough week, and then to just be called pusshole via social media the entire time, I gotta tell you, it's a downer, man. It doesn't feel right.
I'll tell you what. Since
I want it rescinded.
With Walt's support, I named you Pusshole of the Week.
That's not true.
But yeah, after seeing this and you coming down here, and I'm looking at you. You're all scraped up.
I'm in pain.
And you're walking very stiff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Yeah. The title is taken
let's
away.
be honest though. It's you've had to bow out because of physical things too, though. So it's a bit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, that was your fault for not naming me Pusshole of the Week. Then that's on you guys.
Yeah, the colonel's no pusshole.
Certainly not.
All right.
I put a pusshole that what was it like Man of the Decade? Remember Time magazine?
Right. Yeah.
Hitler, you know.
Hitler.
Pusshole of the decade.
Yeah.
Still Hitler.
All right, that was it. I just wanted that. I wanted to make my case for getting that rescinded.
Okay,
right.
It's officially been taken.
Thank you.
Strike it. Like you're on a jury. Disregard that.
You never heard that.
Yeah, that is permanently removed from your record.
I appreciate
And
it.
tell them Steve Dave Town.
Thank you.
All the town records now have it.
Right.
It's
A red
been-
line.
It's been expunged.
Yeah, you're exonerated.
It's been bleached.
It's been redacted.
I got Hillary's team on it.
I just read an email about this.
Well, I just deleted it.
In fact, if anybody brings it up, it's grounds for libel. So watch yourselves.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So we got so this is our Halloween episode. We got some Halloween stuff here. We got some puss holes. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. This happened a few weeks ago. Knott's Berry Farm closes controversial mental institution themed haunted house.
No.
Yes. Fear VR, virtual reality, I guess it's supposed to mean, was a new haunted house at Knott's Scary Farm. And it was about a possessed patient running around a mental institution. They closed it down because one guy complained his son got shot by the cops because he was like a schizophrenic, and I guess he was freaking out and the cops shot him. And he wants everyone to know that mental illness is no joke. They're more likely to be a victim of crime than to commit a crime.
But murder's no joke.
Yeah, and like we sell, like, Jason,
Right.
machetes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we are
So
moving.
if my son was murdered, I could call him Knott's Berry Farm and be like, hey, man, my son was murdered. How dare you highlight murder
It
and death?
certainly seems like everything's pointing in that direction. It's, eventually that will happen, I think, and we'll have to only be dressed up as like rainbow ponies, because there'll be no more
Is it a gay
scary.
thing?
No, not because of the gates, and just because it was cheerful.
Okay.
Cheerful and non-threatening,
Right.
and non, it doesn't trigger anything.
Right. Get him. Is your mic on?
No.
Here, turn on. Can ponies be scary?
Some people, yeah.
This is a guy who was
Have you ever seen
brought
it?
down by a pool noodle.
That's true, yeah.
But you've dealt with ponies, right?
Yeah.
On the farm?
Yeah.
Has a pony ever injured anybody on the farm?
No, not on our farm, no.
No.
But, some people, it's,
Have you heard of rogue ponies?
Well, I heard about one who crushed someone's foot at a circus, but that might have been part donkey. I'm not sure.
Right. So no purebred ponies, to your knowledge, have...
This made you angry, though, huh?
It didn't make me... Okay, this isn't the one that moved my needle. Troy sent me an article. I'll read it next. That it made me so mad that I almost came down to do an emergency pod. But
I want to hear that one then.
yeah. Well, this is my question. I mean, it seems both you guys agree that it's like one person. Like, nobody's saying that somebody with schizophrenia, like, it's supposed to be haunted.
Well, did you say he's possessed?
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
They're saying, this guy is saying that Los Angeles resident, blah, 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 penned an open letter about Knott's to an LA Times editor. Knott's Berry Farm is horrifying because it demonizes people with mental illness. Shame on Knott's Berry Farm and shame on LA Times for presenting illness as entertainment.
I mean, on one hand, I mean, you really can't see two sides. Like, you can't see that it isn't fucking insensitive in the world we live in now, where we're trying to make it that mental illness is not such a stigma in society that you don't see that you could, they eventually would get to this point.
Right.
You don't think that you didn't see this coming?
No, because the mental. I mean, there are so many haunted asylums across the country. This one isn't gonna. Knott's Berry Farm is making money in so many other ways that I think to them it's like it's worth the PR.
I thought it was Not Scary Farm.
Well, they call it Not
They
Scary
changed
Farm
it
during
for October.
Halloween.
Oh, okay.
But these other places where like the Halloween season is their bread and butter, these like asylums or these haunted houses.
Or the prisons. What's the one down in Philly?
Yeah, but I mean, they just, but you just have to, but like things evolve though, and you have to change with the times though. I mean, you could still have scary, but just don't be an asylum though. Just be like Aliens. Or
what, like Mexicans?
You know what I mean? Like otherworldly aliens or interdimensional things that cannot be
Clowns.
something so unrealistic.
You can't be a clown.
Well,
You get shot.
Come on, man. Yeah, like you can't dress as a clown anymore. Clowns are getting beaten up.
I did. Let me see. Have you ever heard of this haunted house? I did one in Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago. It's apparently like a famous one across the country.
I'll tell you what. They should let the people with mental illnesses take a vote, not some guy whose son.
Are they allowed to vote?
Caught up. Sure.
I mean, an election.
There we go.
Like, can they vote for?
You mean like just for a Halloween oriented?
I mean, are they really like? I mean, like, is somebody who's really really out there? Are they allowed to be like, I could cast my vote, like knowing that they've,
I mean,
they don't have a toe in reality.
But there's so many times that it's not the people, it's not the group itself that gets offended. It's people who get offended on behalf of the group, and then they go to the news, and then this stuff gets banned or panned. And sometimes the groups themselves will fight back and say, well, we don't agree with you. Like, I know there was a big thing about Speedy Gonzalez. People came forward and said Speedy Gonzalez presents a negative stereotype of Latinos, and then Latino groups came forward and said no, he's a positive
he's like
role model.
mega popular in Mexico. I know.
Yeah.
This is it. All right, so this was it called the Scare House in Pittsburgh, and it was fucking awesome.
Scare house. Any mentally ill people running around?
There are. And then if you go into the basement, it's one of those ones where they could touch you and like put hoods on you and slap you and shit like that.
Slap you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how much was this?
Burst your eardrum.
No,
way.
I got slapped.
You guys slapped?
Yeah. They put a hood on me and
He was
then
goosing one of the fucking
wailed me.
Hey, Easy, come here.
You look fucking nuts.
My God, take that gown off.
Trick or tweet?
And it was pretty cool, man. But there was mental patients in it.
I'm just saying, but I do believe that over the course of the next 10 years, we'll see a move away from the Halloween mental illness use of that mentally ill as Halloween fodder.
As someone who's been classified as mentally ill officially, I say keep it going.
Well, they don't have a depression room.
But I've also been diagnosed as bipolar too. So come on, man. I should get a vote.
Yeah, but this is the new
And
America.
I vote for keeping
Dude, where the lowest
keep
common denominator is what must be adhered to. Remember that. Just to stay on topic, but slightly switch it, I'm wearing my new favorite shirt, which is Brian Johnson's
Prison
mugshot
from when he got arrested. Does this trigger you? Are you offended by this shirt in any way? It's just
I'm not offended, but it does trigger me. Back to a time when I was innocently driving down the street with my tinted license plates, pulled over by the long arm of the law. And
made to sign autographs.
Yeah. And take pictures. Yeah. Thrown in with common criminals.
Right.
Murderers, rapists.
Clowns.
There was a couple clowns in there. They didn't know why they were in there. They hadn't heard the news. No, it doesn't trigger me.
Does a haunted prison trigger
It
you?
has, no. It doesn't. It has my full endorsement. I love it.
Yeah, every time I wear this shirt, it gets so many comments. The reaction is always people do love it.
Overwhelmingly popular.
So I'm asking you, are we going to sell this shirt? That's the number one.
That was the plan, yeah.
That was the question people keep asking me. Are you going to sell them?
I'll take
Yes.
a picture of this.
Well, I don't know when, but we'll get it up there soon.
All right.
So everybody can wear their...
It's a fucking dope shirt, man.
Yeah, it's great. I just
It
need
does look
some
good.
sort of logo on it, though.
Oh, what do you mean?
Need something, spice it up a little, like a logo or something on it. Maybe a 4-color Demons
Yeah?
logo on
Nice
his
web
arm or
domain
something.
on there.
Just spice it up a little.
All right.
I love that I'm wearing the Tell 'em Steve Dave shirt.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
my
great.
favorite part.
Yeah.
If I had to name a favorite part of my mugshot.
Could they colorize maybe the TSD logo?
Yeah, we could do anything with computers nowadays.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what we can do.
All right.
Because I wore it on tour, and I got asked that question a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Available soon.
All right. I wasn't sure if you were going to go for it. I'm glad you are.
Oh, of course. Come on, man. Who's more liberal than me?
Sweet.
All right. So, Walt, you have some stuff prepared for us, a special Halloween game, now that we've got
It's not really a game. It's a storyline.
Wow.
Storyline. This is impressive.
Like a theme, and the theme was Tell 'em Steve Dave's or TSD's Inferno. TSD goes to hell,
Okay.
and you guys would visit the 9 circles of hell, and in each circle you have to complete a task to move on to the next circle. And once you complete all 9, you can come back from hell. If you can't complete all 9, you're stuck in hell forever.
So, wait. We go to hell or then we move on to heaven? Because isn't that what happens in the poem? Like, Virgil brings them through.
Don't ruin it.
Okay.
You're putting the cart before the horse.
Sorry.
As usual.
Yeah. I know I'm getting stuck in hell.
So now to get into hell, you're going to need a ferryman or a guide. I'm going to be that guide,
You're Charon?
but not so much me, but Baron von Flanagan will be the
Okay.
guide. So to begin, you got to summon the Baron. The Baron will appear, and he'll lead you guys into hell.
All right.
All right. Now to summon the Baron.
So we're dead.
No. I'm gonna take you into hell as the Baron after you summon him.
All right.
But you've got to summon the Baron. You have to sell your soul.
Okay.
To the Baron?
No,
Oh,
that's the thing. You don't sell your soul to the Baron. Can you hand that to Q? You read this.
okay.
Sell a
have a
little bit of
script.
your soul.
Wow. So open this and just
Read that, and
whole
thus
thing?
sell your
Or I'll-
soul,
Okay.
and the Baron will appear.
These are.
Go ahead.
I just saw it.
This is genius. So sell my soul. Okay. Casper is a sleep brand that created one perfect mattress sold directly to consumers, eliminating commission-driven inflated prices. Its award-winning sleep surface was developed in-house, has a sleek design, and is delivered in small, how-did-they-do-that size box. In addition to the mattress, Casper also offers an adaptive pillow and soft, breathable sheets. The mattress industry has forced consumers into paying notoriously high markups. Casper is revolutionizing the mattress industry by cutting the cost of dealing with resellers and showrooms and passing that savings directly to the consumer. Get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting www.casper.com/TEST and using promo code TEST. Keep going. My soul is not sold enough.
Sell it.
All right.
Completed. The Baron's almost here.
Okay. You want to talk about quality? An in-house team of engineers spent thousands of hours developing the Casper.
Oh my God, there's so much on this show.
Well, don't read it all.
I'm selling my soul. It combines springy latex and supportive memory foams for a sleep surface that's got just the right sink and just the right bounce. Plus, its breathable design sleeps cool to help you regulate your temperatures through the night. Mattresses can often cost well over $1,500, but Casper mattresses cost $500 for twin-size mattresses, $600 for a twin XL, $750 for a full, $850 for a queen, and $950 for a king. Buying a Casper mattress is completely risk-free. Casper offers free delivery and free returns and a 100-night home trial. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up and refund you everything. Casper understands the importance of truly sleeping on a mattress before you commit to it, especially considering you're going to spend a third of your life on it. Required talking points.
No, skip. Just give him the.
Okay.
Baron's here. Let's go.
Okay, get $50.
Baron's getting bored.
Get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting www.casper.com/TESD and use promo code TESD. Casper is made in America. There you go.
You summon the Baron.
My soul.
And the Baron appears.
All right.
Yeah,
you got your top hat on.
Now your soul is barren.
All right. So you call the Baron. The Baron arrived. You both will have tasks to perform in each circle that must be completed before moving on to the next circle. In each circle, you will meet the demonic lord of each circle, who will greet as well as torment you.
Oh, boy.
While you're in their circle.
Okay.
But be warned. As you descend deeper into hell, the madness will increase until your micro-thin strands of sanity just snap. It's almost a guarantee, by if some chance you do reach the ninth circle, that the both of you, along with any listeners who choose to join us on this journey, will end up irreversibly insane.
Wow.
I'm glad how 2/3 of our crew is almost illiterate. He's saying TEST as the fucking code for Casper. You're over here stumbling and stammering. We got a dyslexic over here.
He's
Get
not
him.
dyslexic.
Oh, no, it was Rob Bruce. You're right.
What did I stammer on?
Go ahead, Baron. I don't question you.
You just did. All right. Do you both wish to continue?
Yes. I'm ready.
Come on, man. We're going into hell. You're fucking
You
texting
fucking stop
Suzanne.
texting, bro.
I'm not texting her. Fuck that. I'm putting up a picture of Q in the shirt.
No reception.
Gonna do it's no good now. Put that fucking picture up on merch table. You're gonna put a picture up of it.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Fucking does no good.
He's selling this all right now.
To nobody though. He's not even getting a dime for his soul.
Yeah, that's about what it's worth.
All right, come on.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, do you both wish to continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
God damn
But before we begin, a final warning to the listeners. Now is the time to turn this episode off if you wish to have any hope of remaining whole. TSD cannot and will not be responsible for the implications that listening to this episode may or may not cause. You have been warned.
See what I mean?
And the Baron is absolved. Let us proceed into hell. Hell! 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 Okay, you ready? We're here. This is hell.
The first circle of hell.
We're approaching it.
Okay.
Do you hear the winds howl, Q?
If Declan did his job, we do.
The wind's passing through an empty chasm. Nothing of substance exists here. Just a sad, vast, barren wasteland that stretches on and on and on. Hold! The Lord of the First Circle approaches. Bow to the Lord of Limbo, both of you.
It's like the limbo, like with the rod that people duck under?
No, the first circle of hell is called limbo.
Fucking around.
Walt has the top hat on. Amazing.
Okay, you ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Bow to limbo.
Hey guys, welcome to hell. It's me, Ming. Okay, to get out of limbo, each of you are going to have to listen to clips of iconic horror movies and correctly identify them. Easy, right? One catch. In Limbo, it's all about Ming, so I'll be inserting myself into each clip. Good luck, guys.
Okay, did you guys hear that? What was your task, the first task that the Lord of Limbo has put forth to you? He's going to play clips. Well, I'm going to play clips.
Is it tit for tat or we're going at the same time?
You're a team.
We're a team. Oh, all right.
You have to get these all right.
Excellent.
Or else you can't move on. There is no getting it wrong.
Wait, we're a team going through hell together?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a dream for me.
I know. I feel like that's the description of my life.
Ever since we met 20 years ago.
Just a team getting through hell.
Okay, you ready for the first clip?
All right.
You've got it correctly. Can't get this wrong, or you can't get out of Limbo.
Well,
And
then
you
the
can't move
game's
on.
over.
And the game's over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Ready?
All right.
Because you hostile power. I cast you out, unclean spirit.
Shove it up your ass, you
In the name of
faggot.
our Lord Jesus,
Fuck 'em.
be gone
Fuck 'em, Karis.
from
Fuck
this
'em.
creature of God.
Let me get a hold of that crucifix, Padre.
Be gone.
Hey, look.
The Father.
Now you see it?
The Son.
Now you don't.
The Holy Spirit.
I mean, I feel like we're going to get out of Limbo, buddy.
Well, there's 4 clips. That's just one of them.
Oh, at the same time, I don't remember a lot of that from the movie.
But contextually, you know what it is.
Yeah. I thought that Ming was going to be doing the lines, not like he was inserting himself in the scene.
It's even better this way.
Yeah. It's 10 times better than I thought it was
Where
going to
did
be.
he put that crucifix?
Mike.
So you guys need to hear it again, or you know it?
I know it. You know
Yeah,
it, right?
I'm
All right.
pretty sure.
Before you say it, you want to confer?
I mean, it's Exorcist,
It's
right?
The Exorcist.
Yeah. The Exorcist.
Ferryman needs an answer. The Baron wants to know which clip is it?
Yeah, we said The Exorcist.
The Exorcist.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Clip number 1 is correct.
Excellent.
Clip number 2.
I can't believe you set up an entire game that, like, if we couldn't get that, it would be over already.
Well, I mean, I set it up for this is this is hell for dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny.
Stay away from me. Please. Don't hurt
I'm
me.
not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in.
All right, guys.
I mean, The Shining.
Yeah.
Shining?
The Shining.
Very iconic scene from The Shining.
Now, you guys, those 2 movies, they belong in the Horror Hall of Fame?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Horror Movie Hall of Fame. They both get in there, first ballots?
Absolutely.
Top 10s.
Both within the top 10, yeah.
Okay. Well, at the end, I'd like to get your thoughts on, like, after all 4 clips. You put them in numerical order of importance, or in, in terms of, which is the greatest all-time horror movie.
Okay.
All right, so you got that right, too. You're off to a
Nice.
great start.
Ming.
He just keeps laughing.
All right. Clip number 3 out of 4.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Mister, my family will pay cash.
I feel like this is
Whatever
really recorded
ransom
in his
you're
house.
asking for, they'll pay it.
Is that Debbie?
Rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Yes, it will, precious. It will get the hose.
Okay. Mister, if you let me go, I won't press charges, I promise. See, my mom is a real important woman. I guess you already know that.
Now it places the lotion in the basket.
Please.
I want to hear it. Freak out.
I want to go home, please. Please.
Places the lotion in the basket.
I want to see my mom. Please, no. I want to see
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, amazing.
I'll say this much. I want to see Ming in every horror movie from now on.
You guys got a guess?
Sure, of course.
Pretty solid guess
Silence of the
after
Lambs.
literally the first line.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs?
Yes, sir.
That's correct.
There's just something so different of like Jane Gum saying like, "What the fuck is in the basket?" and Ming being like, "What the fuck is in the basket?"
Isn't that more disturbing?
It sounds so weird, yeah.
And that laugh, that soulless laugh.
Yeah.
It's like the most empty laugh of all time.
He's already been through the 9 circles, I'm assuming, right?
All right, last one, guys.
Uh-oh, come on, Q. We can't afford it.
This is the toughest
Suck up
one.
now. It is.
I've made this one the hardest one. There's always got to be a curveball.
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some, angels to others.
It was a mistake! I didn't mean to open it! It was a mistake!
You solved the box? We can. Now you must come with us. Listen to our pleasure.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to I Sell Comics, a weekly comics report with Mike and Ming, broadcasting from the home of the comic book man, in South Bar, Secret Stash. My name is Ming Chen.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can agree,
Sure.
Q.
Hellraiser?
Yep.
Hellraiser. All right, let's see what Ming has to say.
Congrats, guys. You're moving on to Circle 2. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I thought you'd be joining me here in Limbo a bit longer. Boy, did I have plans as well as an infinite number of hats I was gonna have you model, Brian. Yeah, you sure look good in a hat, Brian. See you guys later.
That's a nice callback.
All right.
Wow.
You're out of Limbo.
All right.
So those 4 movies, where do you place them?
In terms of personal,
Well, all time horror list.
I think people would go Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs, Shining, Hellraiser. I think normally that's the order people would put them in.
I would go Exorcist, Shining, Silence of the Lambs, Hellraiser.
You don't think more people are aware of Silence of the Lambs with all the sequels and
Maybe, but
Hannibal and all that shit?
I just think in terms of like scary, you know?
You went Exorcist first, then Shining?
I think so.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Exorcist scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
It
Shining,
still does. It still has it makes you watch it and you're like, something about it just feels really evil.
Even like the non-demonic shit, like when they're having the party and she's like, "You're gonna die up there," and just pisses all over the floor.
I don't think it could ever be matched.
Yeah.
I just think now we're just so. I guess maybe because of our age too, but there's nothing that's going to top it. Yeah, but I mean, for when it came out, it had to have been like
mind blowing.
Yeah.
It's the modern day equivalent of clowns now.
All right, let me get back. So we're on to Circle 2. Oh, the sounds of desire and fornication cannot drown out the cries of agony and despair as we approach Circle number 2. And there could be only one being to rule in this ring of filth and degradation. Bend your knees for the Prince of Lust.
Howdy. Welcome to Get 'em Steve Dave's Ring of Lust. That's right, I am the personification of lust. I am a man dying of thirst who just craves salt. I am to other passions what the nervous fluid is to life. I support them all. I lend strength to them all. Ambition, cruelty, avarice, and revenge, all are founded on me. Whether it's carnal material or a shiny new Zippo, it's all the same. Okay, guys, you're going to play a Family Feud type game where you have 3 strikes to guess the top 5 answers to name something people lust after.
When did
but in hell, there's all.
When did he get
Southern
elocution
gentleman?
lessons from Maxwell?
Wait a minute. Why did that cut out?
Like a Southern gentleman, bro.
But in hell, there's always a twist. So here's where we ratchet up the madness. All the while you were trying to think of the answers, an audio clip of me lustfully masturbating will play on a loop in the background in an effort to distract. The Baron warned you all it was going to get crazy up in here.
That's where the madness comes in.
Why is he like a Southern
It's like
gentleman?
Foghorn.
Yeah, it's like wow, say.
I have no idea. That was not direction on my part, right? Why did you talk?
Just kidding.
All right, hey man, all right.
So do you get the idea of what's going on here, Q?
So yeah, we're gonna
You're
play
gonna-
Family Feud while he
Feud-
jerks off.
Yeah, in an all white suit.
It's an audio clip. It's not. He's not going to do it in front of you.
right.
He wasn't supposed to be here right now.
All right, got it. But now he is here, so is he going to jerk off?
No. It's just an audio clip to try to distract you so you can't. Because the top 5 things people lust after. It's kind of easy to think of, but not while you're trying to block this out of your brain. So let me know when you're ready to start.
All right, I guess we're ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who's going to go first?
You take it, right?
First, sure.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Brian, go ahead.
Going. All right, let me hit the internet.
Just give me an answer.
The first 5 things that people
Name
lust
something
after.
people lust after.
You have dial-up connection. That's a good touch.
They lust after money.
They lust after money.
Whose decision was it to give him dial-up power? That's hysterical.
Yes, people lust after wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Q, you're up.
Sex.
All right.
Sex,
All
it's
right,
up there.
Bing, bing.
All right, medium, let's wake
Right.
up.
So now we just got to get one more.
No, you got the 5 things.
We got to get all 5,
You got
right?
to get all 5. No strikes.
Without any strikes. Okay. Power.
Let's find
Power,
me
it's
some
up there.
porn.
What do we got? Oh my god. That's disgusting.
Girl
We got
working
sex,
it.
money, power.
Sex, money, power.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I already know it's not him because there's a girl's voice in there.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Or
Why
is
does
he
this go
watching
off?
porn?
And I want to go back to my notes.
What do we got? Sex, money, power.
Sex, money, power.
You like my pussy, baby?
Q,
This is it's working.
right.
It's working on me.
strike
Oh my
1. It was
God.
too long. Oh, you got a strike. Brian, it's up to you.
I'm getting ready for work.
Sex, money,
I'll talk to you later.
power,
All right, bye.
and
All right, now where was I?
Uh-oh, we got only 1 strike left, Q.
Sex, money, power, fame.
Fame, it's up there.
Shit, never mind.
Uh-oh. It's all on you, pal.
Fuck it, she's too into it.
sex, money,
let me find
power,
something else.
fame.
Come on. Damn it. Hello? Yeah, well...
Respect.
I heard you the first time.
I
heard you the first time say respect. I guess I'll go with respect.
It's up there.
Do people lust after respect? Is that a common?
I'll dress those
Sure.
pouches when I get to work, yeah.
I wasn't aware. I haven't been doing it for 48 years.
That was all of them, right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, you can't be off if you're going to be.
Shit.
All right, you got it all. You made it through.
How long did you record it?
Well, let's see what happens now.
Schoolgirl. Well done. You're free to move on. But can anyone honestly say they will be able to ever move on after this? See you guys soon. Sooner than you think. Oh, damn.
Disgusting.
All right.
Oh, get him.
So now we move
That's
on
a
to
new low.
I can't believe we're breezing through these rings so easily. Not in a million years would I have guessed respect.
Actually, it was sex, wealth, fame, power, and respect.
Wow.
Those were the top 5 things people lust after. Have you guys ever lusted after any of that stuff?
I haven't given up long ago. I never got any of them.
Well, Q, have you ever lusted after all those?
Not fame. Definitely money. Definitely sex.
Yes.
What was the rest? Power?
Power?
Power over my own destiny, not power over other people.
Respect?
Yeah, man, not really.
No.
I don't really care what other people
Get 'em?
think.
I would ask you, but you just masturbated audibly for us.
We know respect's not something you're chasing after.
Or any of the other 4.
All right, so you guys are able to move on. Moving
Nice.
on to circle 3, which is gluttony.
My
Now-
specialty. I'll ace this
Now,
one.
when you think of the word gluttony, what's the one phrase? A glutton for what?
Punishment.
Punishment, right? So that's why in circle 3, gluttony, I thought it was the perfect time to bring in the only ringleader or circle master to the table. He's the only one that does not have an audio clip. So back to back. We're going with get him.
Oh no, we get through the second circle, and he's the third as well.
I told you it was crazy and mad, and hell is. You don't want to be here, listeners. If you're, listen to this as a warning. You don't want to be in hell. It's a bad place, right? Right, get him?
Yes.
All right. So now,
even forget him.
In keeping with the theme of glutton for punishment, we are going to play the all new. All different, all improved.
No.
Dyslexia.
No. God damn it. No. Oh, God. God damn it.
But it's a Halloween edition of Dyslexia.
I'd rather listen to him jerk off. I'd rather listen to him jerk off.
Would you really want to?
Oh, God. Not dyslexia.
So you will have.
He has assured me that it's been refined and fine-tuned.
And it's Halloween themed.
It's Halloween themed, and you also have.
Okay.
You also have cards to
get
play
out of
with.
hell cards. Look at this dyslexia get out of hell cards.
So if you don't get the answer right, you can play one of your dyslexia get out of hell cards.
Okay. All right.
So if you need to get out of, I'll hand the card to get him, and he'll read what you guys have to do.
Okay.
All right. So get him. Will be reading you as a team, and you guys have to guess. And we're going backwards now. Everything's got. That's where I made the biggest mistake last time. Was everything has to be backwards, including the gameplay.
Okay.
So the first thing you hear is going to be the word associated.
Okay.
The last thing you'll hear is him speaking it backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I guess.
No, that's the last thing. So you can play the card in between that.
Got it. Okay.
And you got 4 cards to play.
So we're going to get the opposite thing first and then the word.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
different
you ready?
from last time? I thought that's how it went last time.
Nope. We went with the phonetic pronunciation. Tell Suzanne you'll be home soon.
Jesus Christ, dude. This is a picture of the Baron now.
Start right now. You start with clue number 1.
Clue number 1. Lowering bald.
Wait. Lowering bald?
Lowering bald. So this is...
Halloween themed.
Halloween centric.
Okay. So high hair?
Wrong.
Wait. Wait a second.
You guys, he threw it out. You guys should confer before he said it.
I was conferring.
No, you looked right at get him.
So what?
You looked right at him.
Circle of hell.
This isn't...
Do you want... Now you're going to have to play a card now.
But we didn't lock in an answer or anything like that.
I know. He's so buzzer happy, right? Like he just wants to fucking shut us down.
So you got to play a card. Next time in the next round, do not just fucking blurt it out.
But I was working it out.
You spoke directly to get him. I saw you.
So what?
So you should have been like, you shouldn't. You said it.
Since when the fuck have you put "get him" in charge as the be all end all word on fucking anything?
All right.
Suddenly, get him's the boss.
Only here.
So are you going to tell us the answer to it?
No, you can play it. You have to get this right to move on, so you have to play one of your cards.
Oh, okay.
Tell them what the card is.
So it was. Wait.
Hold on. This is going to help us.
It was lowering bald was the last one.
Lowering bald was the clue.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have to play.
So
the card.
raising hair is not it?
No. Okay.
I was looking at Brian.
Hair raising.
But it's too bad that you wasted it. You got it right.
Yeah, because you would have to reverse it.
It was hair raising.
Yeah, just because I was looking at.
I'm gonna. You know what? Even in hell,
are the demons taking?
Even in hell, we have a heart.
All right,
I'll let that one go.
All right, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna give you that one. Correct.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now calm down, Q. You're too excited.
I'm sorry.
Full of nervous energy.
It's the heat, right? All the flickering flames around us.
It's that. There's a lot going on.
Injuries.
It's the rest that get him left behind from the last round.
All right, hair raising.
Go to number 2.
All right.
Atheist destroy.
Looking at Brian. Atheist destroy.
Okay, so the opposite of destroy is create.
Or build.
Mm-hmm. The opposite of
atheist is believer.
So it would be
10 seconds.
Come on.
Come on, man. People are listening to this. They don't want to listen to you stumble.
But they're trying to work it out too.
Yeah.
But they're not in hell.
Atheist bald?
No, not bald. That was the last one. He's dizzy.
No, it's what was it? Say it again, get him.
Atheist destroy.
All right.
Come on, I got to buzz it, man.
Atheist destroy.
So create.
All right, play the card.
Your card is call a dyslexic.
Actually, I've got a dyslexic person on the line.
They're not going to understand this.
Yeah, this is the first.
When do I listen to him say it backwards?
That's the last thing. If he can't get it now, then he does it. Okay. Everything's in reverse.
I got you. Who's the dyslexic?
He's a guy I sent out to. He's also. This is good for us because he's giving us the stamp of approval.
You definitely won't recognize
he's a listener.
him.
Got it.
And we found out
Hey, is this Tucker?
This is Tucker.
Hey, Tucker. It's Tell him Steve Dave.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Very confused, Tucker.
Yeah, we need your help.
I'm sure.
Now I need you. A dyslexic stranger's help.
So we don't get buzzed again.
Now, Tucker was the first person when I put out remember I asked for people who had dyslexia to listen to write into me?
Yes.
So I could develop the game. He's helped me develop the game. He's come up with this challenge, this new wrinkle in the game to call a dyslexic to help you with the clues.
So Tucker is a lesser demon that's going to give us a hand.
And he also gives us the ability to call the game dyslexia.
Okay, got it.
We have him and plus two.
Right. Is he masturbating right now?
He has no reference to that.
Okay.
He wasn't part of the ring too. So Tucker, you're going to hear. Gidim is going to give you the 2-word clue.
He's like, no, he's right.
And you're going to have to tell us what the clue is, okay? What the answer is to the 2-word clue, okay?
You should see the setup Walt has going on. A phone going through a little Bluetooth speaker.
Okay, can you hear Gidim? Get him speak.
6 years. 6 years we've been doing this.
Can you hear that?
Okay, so you ready, Tucker?
I am ready. Let's go.
Okay, the clue is atheist destroy.
Atheist destroy. How much time do I have?
We'll give you a little bit of time.
Who the fuck knows?
You're dyslexic.
You've got a half hour.
It was atheist destroy?
Yeah. Yes. What's the opposite of destroy?
Make.
Yeah. Yes. What's the opposite of atheist?
Make believe?
Yes! It's make believe!
Oh my God.
Holy shit! A Q? Where's fucking Simmy? Where's Simmy right now? Where is he? You got to play this for him.
He's home with his family.
He's somewhere not turning a TV on.
Should we be worried that Stacy got it too? She got it too.
Do you have dyslexia? No? Okay. Tucker, thank you.
Sure.
We have to continue. We are in hell right now.
More ways than one.
We'll probably be calling you back.
You are you're somewhere in heaven and hell. Yeah, you're in Belford, right?
You know that talking into a Bluetooth speaker doesn't help, right?
It does. It's got a microphone on top.
Oh, does it?
All right, man. Stay close to your phone because these guys may need your help again. I want to definitely call you back one more time because that was fucking amazing. All right, so stay on your phone, all right?
All right, I will be here.
All right, I got to disconnect right now, though.
Don't go to work.
All right, bye, Tuck.
Ignore your children.
Thank you.
That is pretty good because, like, with destroy, all I could think of was create. Then I got stuck on create and then trying to think of the opposite of atheist.
All right, next clue.
Thank you, Tucker.
These are remember, guys, these are Halloween-centric words.
You're right.
So that gives you a leg up. You already know that it has to be associated with Halloween.
You're right. We got this next one.
And I'll say that, yeah, like your opposites are very good this time. It's not like horse and car.
Yeah.
Like that was a good one. I feel like I should have gotten it. I see the look on your face still saying like, yes, horse and car are opposites.
But when exactly what I hoped would happen. That's a real game show, man. You call a real person that has the gift.
I'll play this for Simmy.
How many times do you think Tucker is referred to as dyslexia as a gift?
But in this instance, it's
Listen to me. If Simmy still has a job after almost getting me killed on Monday, and we can run this by him again.
All right.
Okay, next one. You both ready?
Yes. How many do we have to get right?
Got all of them.
How many are there?
There's a lot.
Really?
You're in hell.
Don't make me laugh. Oh my God, it hurts.
Too many.
Oh my God.
Okay, ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Alive, good. Alive, good.
Well, the opposite of alive is dead, and the opposite of good is bad, or evil dead. Would we say evil dead is the answer, Brian?
Let's go.
Evil dead.
Correct. Yes.
All right.
Excellent.
Nice.
3 for 3.
Speaking of which,
Yes.
I got stars based just on your recommendation.
How awesome is it?
I can't believe how much I love it.
Ash versus Evil Dead is fucking
Yeah, I heard it's
It's
amazing.
amazing.
It's really good.
Yeah, you got it just for that, huh?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Well, I figured like it's 3 seasons in. If I get
2
stars for a
seasons.
month, it's like $9, so I can watch the whole thing and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want. I have stars too. I just haven't watched it yet, but I've heard nothing but like.
Dude, it's amazing.
And I loved Pablo right away.
Yeah, Pablo's great. The whole cast is great, but Bruce Campbell's just a god.
You were always a big fan of the franchise.
Yeah. Well, Bruce Campbell's. I think he's one of two celebrities I've met in my entire life that I couldn't even talk to. That I was just too nervous to be around.
He's one of two. Who's the other one?
Bill Murray.
Oh, they were going to say Roddy Piper.
And no, Roddy Piper I was able to talk to, but at Comic-Con 3 weeks ago, I was in the same green room as Bruce Campbell, and I couldn't even fucking look at him without like getting like butterflies in my stomach.
Wow, that's
the
cool.
guy's he's.
It's nice to see that that can still happen.
He's the
too.
best.
That you're still a little grounded.
He's the fucking best, man. He's so
so
cool.
good in it.
Yeah.
All right,
Are we ready
for the next one?
Sure.
Yeah, we're on a roll.
You're on a roll. You haven't got any wrong yet. You did need some help.
Right.
And I did have to give you a break on one.
That's how we appreciate that.
Because you're petulant, but
Yes.
that's all right.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Dog, white.
Black Cat.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yeah!
But again, though, so petulant, though. At least,
I was looking at Brian when I said it.
But imagine if you got it wrong, you'd be stuck in hell
But
right
I
now.
pointed at Brian. I said Black Cat. That wasn't get him.
All right.
Now I have to modulate how I say it? I purposely
You can't even be excited now.
I'm looking at Brian.
But you're so loud, though, that it feels like, even to get him in the listener, that you're like giving an answer.
All right.
You got to say it almost as a question before. Don't say it so positive.
You got it.
Question yourself more.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, next one, get him.
Mammal, angel. Mammal, angel.
Don't shout anything out.
The opposite of angel is a demon?
Or devil.
Right. So, and the opposite of mammal is. Well, mammals are on land. There's a lot of ways we can go here.
Yeah.
So, water?
So you have an amphibian.
Devil?
No, I don't. Water devil is not our
No,
answer.
no, that's
in
why I'm
case
saying
you
it like
want-
My
that.
hand wasn't even near. You both are looking very
Water
confused. So I'm not. So I know right away that you guys are not giving me an answer. It's by the utter look of confusion on
All
your
right,
face.
so what are the words again, get him?
Mammal, angel.
You guys are gonna have to play a card. It sounds like, which is all right. You got these cards, so don't worry. Don't take it too hard if you don't get it.
Mammal? Well, what's the opposite of an angel, Brian? Demon, right?
I would say demon.
And the
That's what I would
opposite
think.
of a mammal
Would be an amphibian,
Okay, guys,
Or-
I got 10 seconds.
reptile.
I'm gonna need it for the next clue. All right,
opposite
guys.
of an amphibian, of a mammal.
All right, guys. I'm
What
sorry.
demon? Something demon?
No more answers. No more thinking. Okay. So the next card you guys are going to play, your dyslexia card.
Is there any game that makes you feel stupider than this game?
I mean, I got the last two, bro.
Like, we don't even
You
have
wanna-
dyslexia.
We're going to get stuck here in
This
hell.
is where a new wrinkle, Q.
Yeah.
We combine two fan favorite games into one.
Okay.
Dyslexia, and that's Get Entertainment.
Okay.
You'll now hear a backwards clip of a song performed by Get 'em Steve Dave. That's Halloween centric.
Okay, got it. And wait, this somehow
And this will
leads
give
to
us
the
the answer?
answer?
No, you're using this in lieu of the
Oh, I
answer.
see,
You're
okay.
throwing that out. I'll tell you what it was right now.
Okay.
Tell them what it was, Get 'em.
Devilfish.
I was going to say devilfish, and I'm like, well, but that doesn't mean anything.
But the opposite of a mammal isn't a fish.
Yeah, you had it right. It's in the water. And
But-
it
but-
breathes in the water. And a mammal doesn't breathe in the water. A mammal has to come up to the
Yeah,
surface
you
and
were
be out of
close
the
with
water.
amphibian. But you also got to think, though, like, what is a Halloween-centric word?
I'm so
don't even know
afraid
what a
to say
devilfish
devilfish,
is.
though, because I'm like, that doesn't really make any sense. It wouldn't be devilfish. Is there such creature
guys? You got to
as a
move on.
devilfish?
It's over.
Okay.
It's done. You didn't
But
get
is
it right,
there a
but
real
you
creature
still
called
got a chance to
devilfish?
get this right.
All right, let's focus on this.
That's going to be Tammy card.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be a backwards song.
Is the song Halloween related?
Halloween centric? I'm putting it on a T, and just all you got to do is fucking run up and kick it, Q.
All right, I got it.
All right.
Monster Mash? I said,
wait-
looking at Brian with a question in my voice.
Good.
That's what I thought, but I'm so fucking gun shy now. Yeah, I mean, I'll go Monster Mash with you.
You're going to go with Monster Mash as the answer?
Monster Mash.
Correct answer.
Thank you.
All right. Get him. Gone to the next one.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, it certainly feels like hell.
It's like, yeah, like you feel like you're going to sleep so hard tonight, right?
Okay.
Like, I should have taken the fucking painkiller. Do we have those?
Let's all take
Oh,
some.
my God. Like, I'm in agony.
All right, ready for the next one?
Maybe just a half one. All right, hold on 1 second. This is about
He wants to take a painkiller in hell.
Yeah, hold on.
What milligram did they give you?
This
Just so I
is,
can.
You want to smell them?
Vicariously.
Yeah, you tell me.
It's drooling like Pavlov's dog.
Let me see.
All right.
I'm going to take a look at these.
All right. What are they?
Oxycodone. 5s, you pussy.
5s?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nothing?
I used to take the equivalent of 75 of them a day.
Holy fuck. All right. Here we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Nurse Patella.
Certainly you chew them up before you...
Those are
you
your
just
smart
swallow
pills,
them whole,
right?
Well, I said there's some pussy.
He's my friend. I can't be looking like a pussy.
You look like a pussy in front of him.
Them just smart pills now. Now you're on. Now you're going to be working
now
on
we're
all
gonna be on top
cylinders.
of it. Yeah. We can't get it, but we were straight. You want me to give you an Adderall to balance you out?
All right, I'm straight now.
All right, you ready?
You ready?
Remember,
it's-
Halloween centric.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just hard to think because my fucking tailbone is pounding.
Ready?
All right. Here we go.
Work adults. Work adults.
Child's play. Q.
Oh! Yes, Child's Play. I agree.
Child's play. Correct
Nice.
answer. Nice.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Roll right into it.
Okay.
This is hell.
Peace unlock. Peace unlock.
Well, Brian, the opposite of peace is war. Warlock.
Warlock.
The Julian Sands movie Warlock? Warlock? Can I look at him and say it?
I would, yeah.
Warlock.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
As an unfair advantage that he took those pills, and now he's all of a sudden getting all right. He's all- we should tell him Steve Dave's going to have fucking drug tests.
All right, this next one's 3 words, but the middle word doesn't really matter. So it's vegetable nor John.
Wait, the middle word doesn't matter?
It matters.
It matters.
It matters.
Okay,
Why are you saying it doesn't
okay.
matter? You're throwing him off. Everything's the opposite, including the middle word.
What's the opposite of John? Because you got meat and vegetable. The opposite of vegetable is a meat, right?
Yeah, John? The opposite of John? I have a feeling this is one of those horse car situations.
Halloween themed.
But John the name? John the euphemism for a
toilet?
bathroom? John
like
a prostitute?
Vegetable nor John.
Well, something or prostitute. Something and prostitute? What's the opposite of nor? And, right? That's what I
I
got.
would think so, yeah.
So something and meat and prostitute?
Assuming that vegetable is the opposite of meat. Oh, God.
All right, guys, you're gonna have to a new card will come out.
Well, what was the answer to that?
Oh, wait, what? Tell me the answer.
Trick or treat.
Trick. Johns and tricks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Wait,
one.
but vegetable?
It is the opposite of a treat. Nobody wants to. No kid wants to eat
Oh,
their
that's
vegetables.
fucking shit.
Wait, also, hold on a second. A John is a trick, not the opposite of a trick.
All right, we're moving on. It's over. You missed it. You got it wrong.
turning
Let's
tricks
go.
is-
It's ask a creator.
But trick is not the opposite of a
Yeah,
John.
I feel like we should have gotten that one.
It doesn't matter. You
Because or is not the opposite of nor.
Yeah, You got come on, man. Where's the quality control in hell?
We're only at circle 3. We got fucking 9 to get through. You can't stay on these too long. You ready? So now it's the creators play now. So
I feel like we should be given that one, and maybe the creators plays for the next one.
No, why? You didn't
because
get it right.
didn't make sense. It was wrong. Or isn't the opposite of nor?
Yes, it is. I looked it up. Yes, it is. I actually looked up what is the opposite of nor. I looked it up. It said or.
Okay, I'll believe you.
This or that. Sure. This nor that.
Right, but prostitute is a
prostitute.
John is a trick. Yeah.
No, she turns tricks.
Yeah, he's right.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
Right, the opposite of a John. All right, fine.
Come on, ready?
Let's just go on.
The creators will play.
Yeah, the opposite of the John would be hooker or prostitute.
Yeah, of course, but don't worry about it, Brian. Let's not get upset. Come on. We're already in hell.
Get out of here.
We're only in the fucking third circle. We gotta get him out of here.
All right. So since we developed the game, we're the creators.
Yes.
We should have a major leg up on getting this right.
Oh, definitely.
And now to get it right,
I feel like I've lost my mind. The two of you are staring at each other, pretending like this isn't set up already.
And the hat.
The hat, he's wearing a fucking top hat. Get him didn't bother putting his teeth in today. Like, everything just feels surreal.
There's a mile-high stack of Reese's wrappers that get him devoured.
I needed some sugar.
I can't even see him over the Reese's wrappers.
They're talking like they didn't set them. God.
We're the creators, right? We can agree on that much.
Side hurts so much. Fucking 72 hours ago, fucking ATV ran over me.
You were legally dead for 5 minutes.
And he'd much rather be back there.
Oh, God.
Maybe you are dead.
No,
maybe you fucking died 72 hours ago and you're in hell right now.
Oh, you got to make it through.
And I'm trying to bring you back. The Baron's trying to bring you back right now.
It's totally believable because, like, thinking that I may have committed suicide 3 days ago. Totally plausible.
You both are dead.
You just couldn't accept it.
Oh, my God.
This whole thing is an exercise in you accepting that you're dead and in hell.
Accepting the inevitable.
Oh, God.
All right, so this card cue, when you talk to Simi, was that we, as the creators, will come out onto the stage.
Yeah.
We'll introduce us as like we're the geniuses behind the whole game.
Yeah.
We are so in tune with each other that we can do this.
Okay.
And we will come in and we will, we'll spell the person to go move on to the next round. You ready? Get them?
Yes, I'm ready.
Not since quiz show. Has a game show been so fucked up and crooked?
How does this even make sense?
What? How does it not make sense?
How are you going to get it wrong?
He doesn't know what the clue is.
Okay.
He doesn't know that. Like, well, you're challenging the Baron's integrity? That we would cheat?
Never.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
I mean, I'm not. Well, obviously, I had to give him an easy one though because you need to get it fucking right.
I want him to get it right.
Okay.
We're rooting for you.
Spoon. Bat. Spoon. Opposite of spoon.
Fork.
Yeah, and it's a Halloween themed word.
Even I got this one already. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, it has to be easy. It has to be. He has to get it right.
But I can't believe he hasn't gotten it yet.
Opposite of bat.
Use the bat to hit the ball. So,
if you're the batter,
the opposite would be the pitchfork.
Yeah.
That one we don't get.
That counts towards you.
We're giving John as the opposite of trick.
But you guys still are not. I don't think you guys are really concentrating on Halloween.
We got to stare into
words.
each other's eyes a little bit more.
It does help.
He sounded like a fucking bantha. He was like,
come on, that's exciting. Can you imagine that on TV?
Yeah, you two coming out there like, and now the faces of dyslexia, ladies and gentlemen. Walt in this outfit with a top hat. Get him looking like they just fished him out of a homeless mission. We pulled this gentleman out of the soup line.
That's how geniuses look, though. They don't fucking. You see Albert Einstein? He looked like a fucking GQ model.
Yeah, I also see Bill Gates. Like,
oh, you don't.
They all got
come on.
crazy hair.
You don't look fuckable either.
No, I'm not saying that.
His bank account looks very fuckable.
Yeah, but without that bank account, he's fucking get him.
Right.
Come on.
All right.
You ready? There's
Thank
still
you.
more, Q.
All right.
Yeah, he's me.
All right. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Stranger siphon. Stranger siphon.
It was a hard one.
Opposite of a stranger is a friend?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Is the fucking opposite of a siphon? A pump? Friend? A pump friend?
That's what Mike calls me.
Pump friends with benefits.
Podcast.
Come on, you fuckers. You got it. It's right there. You got it.
Oh, pumpkin?
Opposite of a stranger is what?
Is kin?
Pumpkin, yeah. I mean, I think.
Yes,
right?
correct.
All right.
How scared are you to make eye contact with either of us as we talk about it?
Thank God you have beautiful blue eyes, bro, because I'm just lost in them.
All right, there is only one more left.
Siphon. Get him came up with that one, didn't he? Siphon. Yeah.
Ready?
Good.
Overdose full. Overdose full.
Okay, so we can assume the one is empty.
Mm-hmm. First word, empty, Brian. What's the opposite of overdose? He overdosed. He underdosed?
Come on, we're on a time limit here, boys. Okay, now you talk.
But if you just give us 10 more seconds.
You weren't going to get it in 10 seconds. Now, in the last round here.
Well, what's the word?
Tell them what the word was.
Halloween.
The opposite of full is not hollow.
Yes.
It's
Wait
empty.
a
It's
second.
hollow.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the opposite of overdose?
Wean. You wean somebody off somebody.
Which is W-E-A-N.
Yeah, but it's still phonetically, it's still right.
I don't know if that's the opposite of overdose.
No,
If you wean someone off someone slowly,
100%
or
not.
if you give them too much, you OD.
As someone who is overdosed, and as someone who has weaned, I never saw them as the opposite.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so
I
now,
would say cold turkey versus wean.
that was the last one, so you have to get this one right. Now you can choose since all the new wrinkles have been put out there.
Right.
Call dyslexic. Listen to it. That's Good Entertainment song backwards, or have the creators play. It's your choice to get the final one right. Which would you rather?
What do you like?
What do you like out of those choices?
There's not that many Halloween songs.
No. But the creators, I mean, I do have a lot of confidence in them.
All right, we want to throw to the creators?
Ask the creators?
Ask the creators.
Okay.
Now this is a lot of pressure.
It
This is
is.
the last one.
Don't
I'm
leave
the
us
only
here.
thing keeping
Where
it from-
aren't we still in this? We're in the third one now.
Yeah,
Right?
you're gonna, after that, it's quick.
Okay.
This is definitely the longest and most brutal ring of. That's why it's glutton for punishment.
Right.
I knew this one would be the one that you guys would have the most problems.
Fun with.
Well, fun or
Right.
All right, you ready? Get them.
Yes.
Torture.
Yes, I am.
All right.
Hollow.
I still don't get John and
Which
Trick.
isn't even, by the way, see, it's not a Halloween. It's Halloween.
Phonetics.
But it's not the right. Yes.
All right.
You know, if you mispronounce it, then it's,
You mispronounce both words. If you guess something that's not the opposite of what it is, and then also mispronounce it, you'll come
you're
up
on the
with
right track.
You laugh.
He's getting annoyed. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, because you fuckers laugh, and I've given you, like I said, man, I fucking set it up on a tee, and you guys are still not fucking thinking Halloween.
They get it right. They're high five, and they get it wrong. Oh, and and now it's a problem.
But we tell them fucking right out the bat, it's Halloween centric. There's only so many Halloween centric words, and they still fucking can't fucking get it through their fucking thick skulls. If it's not, whatever they're thinking about has to be Halloween.
Too much.
I know.
And the one who's on his side is get him. He still doesn't think he's wrong.
It's the only time he ever thinks I'm right.
Tomorrow at work, I'll be like, "Can you believe those guys last night? Just idiots."
But you have to admit, you guys still are reluctant to put it through a prism of Halloween words.
No, I'm trying yet, you know.
You failed.
Okay, what's the most popular word in Halloween?
But hallow is a word.
Trick or treat. How could you guys not have gone through the database of trick or treat?
I'll give you that, but the opposite of
because you even said
full
prostitution.
Well, hallow's a word.
But Halloween is if Halloween's not the most important word in Halloween, what is? Holy shit.
Right, but you're not saying hallow, you're saying hollow.
So in your head, though, a process of elimination. He hasn't asked to be for Halloween yet.
But I'm looking for the opposite of full, which isn't hallow.
And you're like, well, what full, empty, what's another word? Empty, hollow, Halloween.
I'm looking for the opposite of overdose, not being ween.
What's the opposite of ween?
It would be cold turkey.
It's 2 words, can't use it.
Yeah.
Well, then you can't use it. These are your rules, not mine.
I mean, I could fucking tell you a sentence. If that's what do you need a sentence?
You need a sentence for 2 words?
But it's also the wrong word of wean. It's not even the right word.
Yes, it is. What is if you wean someone off something, you do it slow.
But Halloween
if you give them too much, you're giving them an overdose.
So it's
okay.
All right.
No, they're right.
You're right. You're right.
I'm glad we went to the creators for this next one. Because I've never seen people so cocksure about anything.
Well, this is where the nerves get on. Because this is what.
You could blow it for us. You could leave us in the gluttony. Yeah. This is a terrible ring to be in, too. I'd rather be there with get him jerking off.
All right, get him. Come on, we gotta move this along. All right, you ready?
Yep.
2 words, Halloween centric.
2 words.
Look at me.
Yep.
Look me in the eyes when I fuck you.
It's like I don't like to see the face.
Artificial. Weak. Artificial. Weak. What's the opposite of artificial?
Artificial would be natural. Okay. And weak.
You got the first one, and that is not bullshit. He just got the first one. Artificial is natural. What's the weak?
If you're not weak, you're strong. You're powerful. You're.
You could be strong, but it's not strong.
You're like Superman. You're supernatural.
Your guys are moving on.
Nice. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you, get him. Wow, supernatural.
But it was also a Halloween word. I don't know why it took you so long.
What? I was nervous.
The criticism begins.
I was nervous.
I mean, it is fucking one of the only words left. 2 words left that match Halloween.
I was a little nervous. These guys' souls were in my hand.
All right. So we leave? We're out?
We're out. Let's hurry up and get on to the next one. We're gonna listen to these clips real quick. Oh shit, the next one's fucking long too. I didn't think this would take so long.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think it was
based on water.
I didn't think it would take that long to get through fucking 3. All right.
We thought you had the idea by now.
You guys.
Welcome, guys. It's me, Mike. Welcome to the 4th circle. Greed. Greed. So vile of man's vices. I often think of that insightful quote. There is no fire like passion. There is no shark like hatred. There is no snare like folly. There is no torrent like greed. Okay, let's get on to your task, gentlemen. The task that allows you to move on to the next circle. It's really very simple. Both of you, Brian and Brian, must reveal a moment where you both were at your greediest.
All right, come on. Yeah, you heard Mike. As the Lord of Greed, you guys got to reveal when you're at your most greediest to get out of this circle. Quick and easy. No games to play. Just got to reveal something you never told anybody.
Mine is because it was never really worth telling. By nature, I don't think I'm a very greedy person. I tried to think of some greedy moments, but there was when I was down in Florida one time. There's a restaurant in downtown Disney. It's like the seafood restaurant, and this is years ago. And I went there to eat, and I ordered way more than I should have, but it was so expensive. I was like, I'm not just gonna fucking toss this shit. So I ate it and ate it and ate it until I was like, I can't eat anymore, and still ate more. By the time I got out of the restaurant in downtown Disney, I threw up into a garbage can. Now I know that is more like gluttony than greed, but I'm really not greedy. I can't think unless you could think of something where I was greedy, but not normal. I don't feel like I'm that guy.
Well, I mean that's pretty sad. You've revealed something that's sad. I think that's toll enough in hell. Like you revealed on air that you were so cheap and hungry.
I wasn't even hungry. Yeah, no. I was just
couldn't bear to see food go that you paid for go in the garbage.
Right. If it was somebody else's food, I'd be like, whatever. But I'm like, I paid money for this, a fair amount of money, and it was really good too. That was the other thing. But then, as it went on, it didn't taste as good. But I still kept on going.
So probably, most likely, when you get to hell, that's probably some of the things you'll be partaking in is like having to stuff down your throat. Then throw it up.
Right.
Most likely.
Like shrimp and crabs. And
I was talking more like, demon balls and shit.
Why? That wasn't on the menu. Why can't I just eat the same thing I was eating in real life?
Because that's not hell.
All right.
All right, Q, half the toll has been paid.
Right.
You have to now you have to tell your greediest moment to complete the task.
This was the only difficult one for me because I, like you, don't consider myself a greedy person. But I once paid for an abortion in cash, then went back to the doctor's office to get the cash back and put down my credit card so I can get the points on my card for it so I could buy other things with the abortion money, with the points.
Suddenly I'm looking like a champ.
So greedy was I, Walt, that I wanted that procedure money to go towards.
I want to buy some toys with the
Yes, I wanted to maximize
to destroy the unborn.
The abortion dollars, Walt. I wanted to maximize by using points.
Jason statue.
So you prefer not to go with every time we come up with a piece of Tell 'em Steve Dave merchandise, you try to price it at least 25% higher than me and Walt always agree to?
I didn't want to expose that, Brian. I thought that would make me unlikable. Everybody pays for an abortion or two.
Now, did you pay for the second abortion with points?
I had a punch card. I was able to get the free one.
And a sub.
All right, let's hear what Mike has to say.
That's pretty fucked up, man.
Let's see if Mike is pleased with your story.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe you guys admitted to that level of greed. Jesus.
That's pretty good, Mike, at this.
Fucking gross. All right, Q and Bride, you guys get to move on.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to see you, Quinn, but I'm definitely sure I'll see you, Brian. Later.
That was a shot at you.
I noticed you. I was reading into it. I was like, wait a second.
Before we leave the ring of greed, an extra toll has to be paid. Got to read this ad. And then play the ad, Declan. I'm fucking punchy here. I don't know if I'm the Baron or myself anymore.
Going for 4 hours. Walt, every time I show up, it seems that Giddim's trying to eat garbage. Stacy's putting shit into a fucking garbage bag, and he's like, "That's still good." He's like a fucking goat.
So that wax paper stuck between his teeth.
The tin can is perfectly edible.
Recycle that in my gut.
Every time I come in, Q, it seems that
it seems like Walt has never heard of ZipRecruiter.
Yeah.
Is that what you're about to say?
You didn't have to hire Gidim just because you didn't know anyone else. You could have went to ZipRecruiter, Walt. This is for let's see. This is for, with ZipRecruiter.com, you post your jobs. You're a boss. You got a job. You're like, I'm looking for a comic book store clerk. And it'll put it automatically onto over 100 job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, with one click. Find candidates in any city, industry nationwide. Post once and watch your qualified candidates roll in.
Uh-oh.
Yep. No juggling emails or calls to your office and or comic book store. You screen candidates. It's used by over 1 million businesses And your listeners can, if you're a boss, post your jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ziprecruiter.com/TESD. And you're going to find the best candidates. No child molesters.
Right.
No weirdos.
Right.
They've been pre-screened.
Right.
You know?
No toothless freaks.
Right. No people that, like every day it's there's a new problem.
A new problem.
You're right.
You tell them to do something, they don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Their only talent is they can talk backwards.
I could probably put that on the ZipRecruit file, right? I could probably can the candidate speak and think laterally?
Yes, and at the same time do their job and not search for skeleton keys all day.
Hey, come on, man! I needed those skeletons. He was trying to help me.
All right,
I appreciate that.
Well, Walt, ZipRecruiter.com/TESD.
Oh, right now listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter. Oh, post jobs. So we need ants that own businesses.
Yeah. I made that mistake too when I was on the phone call. I had no idea what the thing was until they told me. So
if you have a job, who do we have out there that we know owns businesses? Bike shop?
We own a business.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
We need to hire anybody? What do we need?
We don't have to hire anybody. We just post that we're hiring someone and then not hire anybody.
What would be the
They'll see our code on there and they'll be like, ooh, the Tell 'em Steve Dave mentions are rolling in.
But the bike shop, dude.
Oh, he needs somebody? He's not out of business?
I don't think so. I don't know. But he probably needs someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always need somebody to fix a bike.
Yeah. Some other asshole.
Do we have a code?
Yeah.
Is there a code or anything?
Yeah. It was
ZipRecruiter.com/TESD.
All right. Do it.
All
right. We go to ring 5, which is, all right, and here we go. This one's going to be easy, too. Quick, painless.
I got 3 more abortion stories that we can work through
for the next rings.
Yeah, I'm ready. I've got rings 4 through 8 covered.
You didn't realize how handy those came in.
Oh, I knew.
Hello there. This is Frank number 5. You might remember me from the Tell 'em Steve Dave episode where I confessed to ruining a carrot cake, and I'm also known for skipping out on my family from Thanksgiving to watch Tell 'em Steve Dave record.
What are you doing?
I'm recording for Tell 'em Steve Dave for the Halloween episode.
You're not missing Halloween, are you? Because I'm not handing out candy by myself.
All right, keep it up and I'll skip Christmas too.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, welcome to the 8th circle of hell. I'm already here.
8? We're already at 8?
8th circle of hell. Fraud. Gentlemen, in order to move on to the final circle, one of you must reveal yourselves.
We just went from 5 to 8.
We'll go back. All right, we skipped a couple in there between here. We'll go back and get them.
All right.
Since we already listened to that one, we'll go right into your fraud stories.
Fraud.
You heard Frank, number 5. He wants to hear a story when you were you committed the most fraud ever.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Does ordering CDs back in the day under different names count? That'd be pretty lame.
What, from Columbia House?
Yeah, of course. Like, who didn't do that, right?
Yeah, I don't think that puts
Wait,
you
you
in
can
hell.
do that?
Yeah, I mean, used to be able to.
I bet you even one of the popes did that.
Yeah, he's like, check out this loophole for only a penny.
Look at these sick gems I got.
It was fraudulent, but I mean, I didn't see it as a big deal. I got a job at a car wash going back in the early 90s, and I got there. I worked for an hour, and they said, somebody was like, all right, who's ready to go for lunch? Now, we started at 8 in the morning, so it was now 9, and they're already sending people for lunch because they had so many people there to wash cars. It was a Sunday.
Right.
And
so where would you go to lunch?
I mean, it was the country suds are over in Middletown, so I guess you could drive and go get. I mean, it would be breakfast technically. And within that hour, I already knew there's no fucking way that I'm going to be able to do this. So I was like, I'll go, and then I just never went back. And instead, I went and I bought an Asbury Park Press. I looked for jobs, and I saw that they were hiring for managers at a movie theater. So I went and doctored up a resume.
On your lunch
fake
break?
References. Oh, no, I never went back to this.
Well, this would have been your lunch break, though. You did all this.
Yeah. Doctored up a resume, made fake references, the whole thing. Went to the movie theater, handed it in, got a call back, went back for several interviews, pretended I had gone to college, the whole deal, and they hired me as a manager at National Amusements. And then within probably a month, they were like, I don't think he was telling the truth.
What did you do that led them to believe you were
Because
a
I didn't give a fuck about any of it. And like, because at the end of the night, you were supposed to go into like this room and count the candy and all this other shit. And I guess they figured I wasn't doing it. I was just like, however many boxes were supposed to be there, I would just write that. So they took some boxes out, and I just wrote the number of boxes anyway. And eventually they were like, this job isn't for you, is it? And I was like, not really. So, yeah, I quit. So, yes, I got a job with fraudulent credentials. It's not like I sold a passport or something.
Well, I mean, I think that everybody pads their resume. Everybody.
This was not padding. These were places that I never worked.
Everybody lies on their resume. Everybody.
Did you lie to get this job? So, yeah, that would be my story of fraud. Again, like, yeah, I'm not really I wish I had a story about, like, using, like, my niece's name to get and social security number to get a credit card.
That's still like good. What are you talking about? Don't poo-poo your fraud story.
I feel like I wasn't fraudulent enough.
All right, Q.
It's funny because yours was at the beginning of the job. Mine was at the end of a job at Tech Products, which is a sign company I worked with. My buddy and I both wanted to quit at the same time. He quit a week before me, and when he left, they made a big deal out of the fact that when we got a job there, we signed a non-compete, the thing that we couldn't work at a competition.
At a competitive sign company?
Yeah. Right.
There
were.
Yeah,
and apparently it was like cutthroat competition between the two. So my buddy quit, and he told me how his exiting went. So one night after the office went down, I went into my company personnel file, and I took the non-compete clause that I signed, and I took it out, and I took it home, and I destroyed it. I might even still have it, but I took it out of the file. And then when I went to quit, I told the manager that I had an offer for a job at the competing company. And he reminded me somewhat angrily that I signed the non-compete. And I said, show me. Show me where. And he pulled out the file. He stomped over, he pulled out the file. It wasn't in there. And he said, well, even though I don't have it, you did sign it. And I said, I never signed it. He's like, we'll sue you. And I said, well, we could cut this off right now with a little bit of
a little payola.
A little payola. So
he paid you not to go to work?
He gave me what do they call it when you leave a company and you
severance?
Get a severance to not go to work at the other company.
What did he think you were going to do? Fucking reveal his secrets?
No, there was patents and stuff. I don't know what he thought, but
you were going to bring your fucking unbridled bitterness.
I think it's about customers. Like you're going to go over and then call
base.
your customers and be like, I'm over here now and blah blah blah.
Sign shit. Here's a better one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Nice work.
How much was the severance?
It wasn't much. It was like $700. But
$700.
You could buy a website for that.
To not get a job that you were never going to get in the first place.
That's right. That's right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That is gross.
That's that's company espionage as well, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have a non-compete clause?
I have a non-disclosure. Can I say I have a non-disclosure?
Yeah, he does have a non-disclosure.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He does.
You signed a non-disclosure?
Yeah.
That is hysterical. Who made you sign that, Carol? Yeah.
You can't say who made you sign it, asshole. You just fucking broke it.
Yeah. You're in breach of your contract now.
All right, let's hear what 5. You know why we went from...
Because you want to go home?
No, 4 to 8. Because it was Frank 5. My eyes got mixed up.
Oh, okay.
We'll go back to 5.
Wow. Just wow. Truly, truly shocking. Well, The toll has been paid, and you are free to move on to the 9th and final circle.
After the next 2 circles.
All right, so now we got to go to 5.
Right.
It's vacuum.
Well, I will be dipped in shit and rolled in breadcrumbs.
Oh,
Brian
no.
Johnson and Brian Quinn. How you doing, boys? Welcome to the 5th circle of hell. I'm the lord of this land, Wrath. And let me tell you, fellas, they ain't invented a thing yet that I ain't pissed off about. I'm angry! Hotter than Ming Chin's asshole slathered in Mike Zapsik's homemade hot sauce. And it's getting worse every day. I put in a transfer with the boys downstairs to get Elvis brought over. You know who they sent? Ronald fucking Reagan. Ever since he showed up, hadn't been able to pull John Wayne's tongue out of his ass. Get a goddamn room, you two! So if you two sad sack sons
Real
of
pro, he
bitches
goes
ever
off
want to
mic.
see another decent movie or use another recreational drug again in your shitty little lives, you're gonna have to advance to the next circle. And to do that, you gotta guess the target of my wrath.
So we don't have to tell a wrathful story.
No,
Okay.
no, you have to guess what
'Cause I
he's
had a fucking
he's
great
going to give you 3 clues to guess what he's angry at.
Okay.
All right? You understand that? Do you understand the game?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, so you have
Sure.
three shots at it.
Yeah. Is it
The
Halloween
thing
related?
that's got me so pissed off right now is a place where people gather. I'd give you more information to help you along, but I don't want to see you boys succeed. Do you know how much money I can get for a Ronald Reagan, John Wayne, Brian Quinn sex tape in hell?
Place where people gathered.
Or gather.
Need another clue? You got 3 clues.
Yeah, we definitely need it.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well take all 3.
What he's mad at.
You have to guess what his target of his wrath is.
If you dig deep enough into this bottomless pit of despair, you can find an intelligent thought or two, and those people are immediately identified, drugged through the streets, burned at the stake, their ashes delivered to their mother, where they're pissed on in front of her so she can feel the pain that the community felt at the hands of those ashes.
I don't know.
Is he angry at Twitter or the internet?
Getting close.
And the worst thing of all about this goddamn place is the anonymity of it all. They write 80,000 words claiming not to care about what they're writing about, and they say if you respond, I win. If you don't respond, I win. Either way, you're left holding the bag, you piece of shit. Love, Danimos, and Dr. Halloween. I talked to the head Beezle boss in charge this morning, and he told me there's a special place in hell for Dr. Halloween and everybody like him. And the best episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave ever recorded, the Peyton Manning of potting, is playing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, cranked up to 11.
All right, that was the last clue. What was the target of Maxwell's
Well, I
wrath?
said it as the start of it.
What?
Well, you were looking at Brian.
You were looking at Brian.
Oh,
that wasn't
okay.
a legitimate answer.
I see.
You have to.
You don't have to repeat it.
Yeah, Reddit, right?
I would say Reddit, yeah.
Reddit. Let's see if it was correct. Then we move on.
Well, I guess congratulations are in order, boys. You guessed the target of my wrath, the TESD Cares Reddit page. What a fucking horror show that place is. The TESD Cares Reddit page is what would have happened if Willy Wonka would have decided to make everlasting bags of flaming shit instead of gobstoppers. Before you boys go, can I get some autographs? I want to sell some shit on eBay. Quinn, would you like to be on an episode of Max? Where are you going? Hey, where you going? I didn't want you to be on my podcast anyway. Fucking jerk.
All right. Now, that was 5.
That sounded very personal for Maxwell.
Everything.
FanDuel. I got to get into this. People are winning money, Walt, FanDuel. Not me. 1 week fantasy football for cash. You know the drill. You've heard us talk about FanDuel for a while now, and you still haven't tried it? Why? Because you think you won't win? Because you think winning cash playing 1 week fantasy football seems too good to be true?
Oh, Brian, maybe they think they're no match for those guys who've been playing longer.
Hey, let's put all their minds at ease,
Yeah?
Q.
How so?
Well, they're always going to get a fair and level playing field. There's beginner contests for rookies. Oh, God.
Are we summoning the Baron again?
You called and I've come.
Yeah. There's custom features.
You want to go back into hell? How about some more dyslexia, real quick?
My fucking spine feels like somebody's replaced them with cement blocks.
Get him real quick.
Yes.
Here we go.
You guys are amazing.
Hold on, I gotta think of a word. I'm trying to think of one off the cuff.
Overdose. Empty.
Full ween?
Happy overdose empty. That's some deep level fucking ant shit. Like, if an aunt says that to me, if somebody comes up to me on Halloween, is happy Overdose empty. That's amazing.
It's full.
What's the code, Brian, for FanDuel?
FanDuel.
What would be the opposite of FanDuel?
TESD.
What would be the opposite of FanDuel? What's the opposite of a fan?
Hater.
Hater.
Hater and duel?
Apology.
No, a duel would
or
be two.
let's say single.
One.
Okay.
Single.
All right.
Hater single.
Hater
FanDuel.
Single hater.
Single hater.
Single hater FanDuel, yeah. That's our code, single hater. Try FanDuel now, get up to $50 in free entries. New users who deposit will get 5 free entries, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you can read all that shit on the website. I don't see a Tell 'em Steve Dave league this week.
Come on, guys.
My God.
There may not be one.
Yeah, there is. FanDuel.com/TESD to play in the TESD league. There's a $5 entry fee.
$5, that's it. And how much can you win? Like $1 million. So go for it, man. Challenge your buddies in a private league. Ooh, private leagues. That's what I like.
This one could anger you, and I'm kind of. I don't know if everybody in this room wants to hear this one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to go this way.
Okay.
This is not these. All the ringmasters are left to their own devices.
All right.
To say what they wanted to say.
Should I call up the University of Florida?
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in 2? Lust? Why are you this?
Yeah. Shut up.
This one went off the rails a little bit.
All right.
And
Can't wait.
And I don't know. I did not know. I thought.
I get a feeling that roasting is going to be appropriate here.
I don't. And I just want to be upfront. This was not directed
This
by
wasn't
me.
sanctioned by the Baron.
The Baron said, "Do what you will, and just send me the file, and I'll play it."
All right.
So we're in Ring 6.
Okay.
And you guys.
I'm sure it has to be Envy, right? Ring 6.
Well. It's the 2 Bryans from Tell 'em Steve Dave. Welcome to the 6th ring of hell. Heresy, bitches. What's up? It's your old pal, Roastmaster Chris Lodondo. And what the fuck is up with the 6th ring of hell? I think maybe after the roast appearance I can be maybe bumped up to 3. Anything? Even when I fucking win, I lose. Anyway, I mean, it could be worse. I guess I could be in the ISL Comics ring. It's okay, guys. You don't have to hold hands here. Nobody will hurt you. All right, guys. I guess you know the drill by now. I got to read you some kind of task for you to get through this ring. But I'm going to ask Stacy Vitella to hand me the scroll so I can read that task. Stacy, would you mind? Thanks. Oh, wait. You got something on your face. My dick. Boom! It's a roast. All right, guys, here's the task. You have to answer 3 out of 4 trivia questions correctly on this classic horror movie. And it says, The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. The Exorcist 2, The Heretic? That movie was fucking terrible. Even the fucking movie they give me is fucking shit. All right, you ready, jerk-offs?
All right,
Wait, I don't understand what's going on.
We're getting asked trivia questions?
Yeah, you guys
Chris
got
Lodondo?
multiple choice.
About Exorcist 2.
The Heretic.
The Heretic. Oh, my God. Which should be easy.
Multiple choice.
80% of the footage was from The Exorcist.
Now, the only reason that, just to give an explanation to you and the listeners, heresy. That we're in the ring of heresy. I didn't even know what to do about it. So I was like, well, heretic sounds like heresy. So I was like, we'll come up with a trivia question about the heretic.
So,
Right.
but why?
One of the least popular sequels of all time.
But why is he taking on this fucking bargain basement Rodney Dangerfield?
I was gonna say that.
Fucking like,
I got no respect at all.
And why is he going after Stacy? Like, what the fuck?
I just will say,
the nicest person most people have ever met in their entire lives.
I'll say that's not the only one.
I literally could not say a bad word about her. And he's like, "Oh, it's my dick. Hey, oh,
it's a roast.
It's a roast, bitches."
He's married with a daughter. He recorded that with his wife and fucking child in the next
earshot.
I know.
It gets worse too. I don't understand it.
He can't even just ask straight trivia questions.
No, he does.
Okay.
But, all right, let's just get through it.
All right.
I did find it strange, and I was hoping that You would
Stacy
come
wouldn't
solo?
come up?
Yeah. Because I was like, well, that could be awkward if he brings Stacy, but hey.
Here she is.
We're in hell. You wanted to bring her with you, Q. You took the chances. I told you were going into hell tonight.
Yeah. Now you got Ghost Pussy's dick all over you.
Stacy, you got some on your face there.
All right. Question 1.
All right. Let's begin. What uncredited Different Strokes child star was in the film? Dana Plato, Gary Coleman, or Todd Bridges?
Now, you both get to answer. So I would choose different answers if you don't know. So
all right, yeah. I mean, what are we, fucking in the retarded circle of hell?
Well, I saw your dyslexia gameplay, and I'm a little worried.
I actually think it was Dana Plato.
As do I, but going by the advice of the Baron,
right.
I just want to see you guys get this right.
I feel like there was no place for Gary Coleman.
Right, I agree.
I think it was Dana Plato, but I'll just say Todd Bridges.
Right. Okay.
You're going to say Dana Plato.
Yes.
You're going to say Todd Bridges.
Yes.
BQ, you just saved Brian's soul.
Wow. All right.
Oh, thanks.
It was Dana Plato.
All right, great.
All right, so you got that one right. You got to get these all right. There's only 3 of them.
What you talk about, Lucifer?
According to the Golden Turkey Awards, an academy that rates the world's worst films, Exorcist II, The Heretic, is number 1, 2, or 3 on their all-time worst movie list.
He didn't give the answer.
Which number is it? 1, 2, or 3?
Oh, so we got that one right, I see.
Oh, you didn't get it right. You got to tell me what number it is.
No, the first one we got.
Oh, yes, you did get it right. Yes.
Right.
It was Dana Plato.
I thought he had a wise-ass comment and something to say about Stacey after every question.
That's coming, Q.
Okay.
Don't worry. You're in hell.
I'm going to stuff Stacey Patella like a turkey and then give her a golden shower.
This is Halloween.
I don't think, in his defense, I don't imagine he thought that she would be in the room listening to it.
But it's just a weird choice anyway.
Well, I mean, he's definitely in roast mode.
Right, all right. He's the roast master.
I loved it.
I know he's unseated me. I've been deposed.
So, well, according to the Golden Turkey Academy, what ranking is The Exorcist II?
Well, I know it's not number 1.
So if you guess 2 and I guess 3, then
well, I don't know it's not number 1, but I think that number 1 is something else.
It can't be.
Yeah. So I'm going to say 3.
I'll say 2.
You make a good team. You just saved his soul.
Nice.
It's number 2.
Nice, buddy.
What was number 1? Do you know?
Plan 9 is still listed as
Really?
number 1. Yeah. All right.
We're a solid team. We're
we always
we're
have
no
been.
dyslexia team over here.
Okay, don't fucking pat yourselves on the back too
we're
much.
not going crazy.
Our guys are taking. You're eliminating one answer. Okay, me and Gidim are fucking going inside deep into each other's cranium.
You're right. You're
and
right.
fucking pulling shit out
You're
that
right.
no one could pull out.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We apologize.
Question 3. Exorcist II, The Heretic, was released in 1976, 1977, or 1979?
76, 77, or 79.
Well, The Exorcist was 76, right?
No.
I thought it was like 72 or 73.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it might even be 72. Oh, you said 72.
Shit. Well, you're going to have to save our souls on this one, buddy.
Well, you at least should answer, though.
Yeah, well, whatever he picks, I'll pick something else.
76, 77, or 79.
Was it that bad, Exorcist 2?
It's
unwatchable. Yeah, it's terrible.
Really? Are any of the major characters back from it?
Linda Blair.
Oh, Linda Blair's back?
Mm-hmm.
Is she possessed again?
No, they try to explain it as it wasn't a demonic. So they kind of try to take out all the juice that was in the first one and make it like.
And they rely on a lot of footage from the first one.
Really?
So,
all right.
I mean, this is just a wild guess. I would say 76.
I'm going to then say 77.
Good,
okay.
because 77 is the right answer.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for saving my soul.
All right, now I saved your soul.
You got salsa on your my head right there.
Oh, shit.
Last question.
4th question. Exorcist II grossed $3 million, $30 million, or $300 million?
Well, definitely not $300 million. No.
You can eliminate that one then. Q.
Yes, so I'm going to say $3 million.
All right, and I'll say 30.
You guys are a team. You when he fucking falters, you pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe
That's
it
why you
made
only
30
see one
million.
set of footprints in the sand, man. I'm carrying him. And then when you see tractor prints in the sand, that's when he's carrying me with a backhoe.
Me on an ATV.
Let's see what Chris has to say before we move on.
Let's
Unless we want to
with
skip
a demon
it.
dick.
Do you want to skip it?
Oh, no, we have to hear it.
Are you sure? Well, we can have Declan just do it for the listeners.
No, we got to hear it.
You want to do this?
Yeah, of course.
You all right with this? I feel horrible.
Why?
I had nothing to do with this.
It's such a bizarre
other than
choice.
asking him to do it. I'm going to leave the room for this one. It's going to get uncomfortable.
Is it that bad?
It's kind of rough.
He's in roast mode.
Yeah. When isn't he?
All right, guys, congratulations on getting through the 6th ring of hell. And while I have you here, I guess it's confession time. Quinn, sometimes when you're on the road, I bang Stacy Patella on your couch. And I usually wipe the cum off with Benjamin Cat. Nah, it's a lie. I'm only kidding. It's with Suzanne's face. Boom! Fuck you! And guys, if you see Walt, tell him we know he fucks Get Him Steve Dave at 5 o'clock. All right? I mean, just tell him. It's 5 o'clock, the door is locked, and my cock is out. Peace, assholes.
Wow.
Do you guys talk to Chris on a regular basis? I'm a little worried about him.
It's just locker room
I
talk.
haven't talked to him in a while.
It's locker room talk.
He is like you know how like the new liberal is the old like Republican in terms of like anger and just like he is like you see him on Twitter. He's angry about everything. There's nothing that can come up that he is not pissy about, whether it's Trump or a cop shooting somebody or this or that. Like he's got an opinion on everything, and it's always expressed with rage. You know,
So you guys should get along.
huh?
If you guys were a little bit more right wing leaning, you guys would be best friends, maybe.
Yeah, he's too lefty for me. Yeah.
Wow.
And plus, I like Stacy a lot.
Well, what about him fucking saying that me and Kim are fucking?
That bothered me too.
That's uncalled for. And we don't fucking close the door and lock it at 5 o'clock.
It's at 6.
It's at 6.
No.
Yeah,
And then we go home.
and if anything,
No cocks.
I mean, and if you want to truly roast you guys, the cock wouldn't be out. Like, is he's saying the cock's out of the pants or the cock's out of your ass? I wasn't sure about that.
I don't know. It's hard to decipher what he was.
Right. Did he get into your Percocet by any chance?
I will say this. He must be punished. And I think the only way that we can punish him is by having another roast and not inviting him.
Knocking out the window. Nice.
Then he's in the Red Bank fucking clock tower.
Whose birthday? Isn't your birthday's coming in December?
Yep.
I mean, we just do another one and we just don't invite him.
Or tell him there's a roast, and he's the only one that shows up.
Oh, man. No, that wouldn't bother him as much as another one coming out and him not being
You have
involved.
enough material for everyone.
All right, so again, I want to say I told him just that he could say whatever he wanted, and I did not be like, take some shots at anybody, including myself.
Right.
And it was weird how he sort of trailed off at the end. He's like, just tell him.
He was tired.
He put all his fire and passion into that.
I mean, what if somebody talked about his daughter that way? It's horrible, this way to speak about women. Yeah. Even in my fucking horrible greed story, I'm still pro-choice. Like, I'm still standing up for women's rights. I just want my cut on it. That's all.
All right, we're going on to ring 7.
I do like how Walt's like, but what about what he said about me and get him? Not like, what about what he said about Suzanne?
That's what I thought he was going to say.
He knows. He knows I'll defend his honor first.
I knew that it wasn't going to move your dial. I knew it wasn't.
The needle was steady.
Yeah, the needle was going to stay exactly where it was. I knew
was
that.
angry about that link Troy sent me.
Fucking. Wipes his dick on my cat.
Well, all kidding aside, though, let's move on. All right, ready? Next to last ring, boys.
We're doing good, Q.
Well,
we're almost to heaven.
How's everyone doing? That's right, it's me, Sunday Joe. Welcome to ring number 8, violence. Horror movies, especially ultra-violent horror movies, are definitely a hit here in hell. Wait, who would have thunk that, right? And you know, if I'm in charge, we got Sinful Dwarf playing on a loop as well as Women in Prison marathons on the weekend. But what film series really gets everyone floating around down here is a certain series that was banned in 40 countries. That's right, I'm talking Faces of Death, son. Now, to get to the final ring, you are going to have to tell me if a mondo violent scene I described to you from the infamous 6-installment film series Faces of Death was really in one of the 6 films. And you must answer 3 out of 5 questions right to advance.
Understand?
Yeah, but he's ring 8?
Actually, he fucked up many times in this.
Okay.
He was
ring 5 was ring 8.
Yeah,
so he's ring 7.
Yeah, he got his numbers mixed up. But actually, it's all
detouring all over hell.
It's all serendipitous. It's almost like he knew he was going to be played next to last. As if we really had this fucking worked out right?
Yeah.
I mean, me getting worked on this a long time.
When I wasn't looking for keys, I was working on this.
No, actually, when I fucking demanded you fucking stay and work on this.
But you should have heard the key argument last week.
Yeah.
I think people are less argumentative at key parties than these guys were about.
I got to listen to it. What was the gist of the argument?
That Gideon dropped everything he was doing during work hours to go out and search out
hit
this
one
dude.
store.
During work hours, though, like not even on his lunch break. And then went down because it was some fucking guy who died years ago used to have a barrel of keys. And then he further investigated where this barrel ended up. It became a whole thing.
Did you find the barrel?
No.
Oh, damn.
No, he ultimately he failed, which, added insult to injury.
Oh, shit, that's Tucker. He thought I was calling him back. Oh, he must have been waiting this whole time. I feel so bad.
Well, he's dyslexic. Man.
I'll tell you what.
I thought you were not calling him back.
If somebody can, before the end of the year, get me a complete set of those Corbin Skeleton keys, Q series, I'll give them one of my vinyl cast 2s signed by at least 5 people who were on it.
Mm-hmm. Not you, Lodondo.
Not Lodondo.
Wait, he was on it?
So that's for you guys out there.
An ultra rare Stacey Patella.
I'll get Stacey Patella to sign it if she's not fucking sucking Chris Lodondo's dick.
Yeah. Or taking care of Benjamin Cass, scrubbing out his coat.
That was Tucker. He says he's happy. He was happy to do it. He had a ball, and he would be more than willing to ever do it again if we ever need him.
Okay.
He's on board. He's our guy.
Hear that, Simi?
He's our excuse.
He gives us a reason to continue on. And
how did he write it if he's dyslexic? Is it
autocorrect?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Autocorrect writes backwards to forwards?
He learns.
He's got a special phone.
Okay, now do you understand in this ring what you guys are doing? Jeff
Yes.
is going to describe to you a scene of a mondo violent scene. You have to decide if it was really in the Faces of Death film series or if he made it up.
Now, I have an advantage here because I've watched those series many times in my life.
You've watched all 6 installments.
I've watched all 6. I watch as they get more ridiculous and fake as they go along. I mean, it's probably been a decade since I've seen him, but I used to watch him fairly regularly.
You know what, though? I mean, if you can use that skill to your advantage in hell, good on you.
I think I'm on this. I think we got this, Brian.
All right.
I feel good about myself a little bit that I would say I haven't seen them in 30 years, not 10 years. That's weird that you're watching them so recently.
Hey, fuck, man. Maybe 15 years.
You ready for the first clue?
I'm
Remember,
ready.
you got to get 3 out of 6 right.
Yes.
So if you get 3 right, you move on. You don't have to.
Well, it's not a clue. He's just telling us a scene, right? We have to
and
say
you're like
whether
that. You have to tell me
in it or not.
that was in the series or that was bullshit.
Okay,
that didn't
great.
happen.
Footage of a Mexican circus where a tightrope performer slipped from the rope and his neck caught the wire and slit his throat. He landed in a safety net and bled out squirming around in front of a live crowd till his body stopped moving.
That was in it.
That
That was in it?
I defer to you.
I remember the net, not the fall.
And I don't remember his neck getting cut either. Now, it has been quite a while since I saw it. I thought that he went through the net or the net broke or something.
Maybe, because all I'm remembering is the net.
Yeah, if If I were to guess, I would. I don't want to fuck this up though. My initial guess is no. That's the scene is in there, but that's not how he died.
I will tell you this: we are not trying to tease you. It either is not or isn't. There's no well, that scene was in there, but this didn't happen.
Okay.
There is no salting of the.
So then I'm going to say yes.
You say yes?
Yeah.
Now, is this one of those things like the Exorcist 2 heretic thing where he can say yes and I can say no and then we're right?
No, not in this one. You guys both have to.
I think I remember it.
Okay, I'll go with you, Q.
Yes.
So the scene of a Mexican
was in the movie.
walker falling from the rope, slicing his neck, and dying in the net was in the movie.
Yes.
That did not happen in the Faces of Death series.
All right, Brian. All right, that's all right. Don't worry about it. My bad.
We're gonna do it.
My bad, bro.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
All right, guys. You're allowed to miss 3.
Okay.
Footage of a Bangladesh wedding that was interrupted when an escaped zoo elephant came charging through the outdoor reception, killing half of the wedding party as it was all caught on film.
An elephant crashed the wedding and trampled some guests.
Gonna say yes, Brian.
You gonna say yes?
I don't know. I'm starting to regret proclaiming myself an expert on the Faces of Death series. I regret it already.
Hubris.
Yes.
Bangladesh seems so specific, too.
I don't know. Sounds likely, though. Then again, if
wait, an escaped zoo elephant.
But if they're faking shit, which that series is mainly faked, that's a lot to fake.
You're going to need an answer, boys.
What does Tucker think?
You can't help you with his skills now.
I don't remember this.
Just give me an answer. True or false?
50-50.
Right. You think you saw it?
I don't remember it. But as we just learned, my mind is playing tricks on me.
Yeah.
It's you can't do this. You can't just sit there like this long.
Of course we can.
Come on.
You want to? All right. Sorry, time's up. Do you want to just go with yes, Q?
Yeah, was it whatever you think. Follow your heart.
Yeah, sure. They got stomped and trampled.
That scene was not in the series.
Okay. It's okay.
You can only miss one more.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Well, at least I won't have
You're this close to ring 9.
All right.
Imagine getting this close and not getting it.
Yeah.
Because we got to get the next 4 right.
No, you got. Well, no, you don't. You can get one more wrong.
All right. We got to get 3 out of the next 4?
Footage of a New Guinea tribe that devoured one of their fellow tribesmen's testicular tumor while he screamed in agony.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
What?
It's impossible to remember any of this. Like, I saw this shit when I was, like, in my teens.
So maybe you shouldn't agreed at the fucking beginning of the episode when the Baron asked you, do you still want to go? Now you can't complain about it. When I said, do you want to continue? You're like, yes.
Yeah, nobody who ever goes to hell is fucking regretful.
So
eventually something's had to have been in these movies, dude. So I might as well just say yes.
But that sounds weird. They're eating his testicular tumor.
It sounds like exactly the sort of thing they would put in Faces of Death, though.
While he's screaming in agony?
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't be screaming in fucking delirium. Ecstasy, yeah.
So you want to go with yes, Q?
I'm going to say, much like Stacey Patella devoured Chris Redondo's nuts, yes.
His cancerous nuts?
Yes.
Yeah. While he screamed in pain.
So you're going to say that the testicular...
Something has to be in these movies eventually.
Unless none of them, or they're all made up.
Well, that's a trick.
Right, well... Fucking devil's tricky, dude.
I know.
The devil's tricky, and you're not. So what is the answer? True or false?
Oh, snap. He got us.
I can barely sit in this chair anymore. Can we just say yes?
Yeah, we'll say
yes. Say yes, that the natives eating a testicular cancerous testicle happened.
Sure. I mean, I don't think it did.
Why are you listening to him? Yeah. It wasn't in there. False. It was not in there. I mean, you guys got to get the next 3 right.
But fucking none of these are in there. I'm just going to say yes to every one. So if none of them are ever in there...
we should start saying no to all of them.
No, because now comes the switch.
All right, you guys got to get this one right. Or you're stuck.
I know.
Well, you know what? If you're going to be stuck in a circle with Sunday Jeff for eternity...
It's not really
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
Imagine you got stuck with Chris.
And we're watching Sinful Dwarf.
It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Footage of a Middle Eastern riot during a funeral procession through the streets where a crazed mob ripped the corpse out of the coffin and the body was then torn into bits.
A Middle Eastern funeral procession.
I don't remember.
Body was ripped out of the coffin, as they're apt to do. They do it every day, it seems like.
They did it to the Shah. Ayatollah Khomeini. I'm going to say no.
You're going to say it didn't happen.
I say it did not happen. I mean,
Q?
I'll go with him. I'll say no.
False. It did not appear in the series.
So 4 for 4. None appeared in these fucking movies.
Sunday Jeff's sitting there making shit up.
Who picked this? Did he just make these up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because he didn't fucking put one in that appeared in the movie?
It's hell.
That's a good point. Can't argue with that.
You got one of Ming's bootleg versions.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. You had to get 3 out of 5 right. So there's not a 6th one. So you guys are either I change the rules on the fly and you get this one right and you go on, or we end it right here and we're done and you guys are permanently stuck here in hell.
Well, that number.
I don't think
that
we
number
would have
was
been
meant to be there. Jeff
get him.
messed it up.
I don't think we would have been as flippant if we had known that there was only one more left. So I think maybe we
should the Baron bend the rules?
I think in the interest of fairness,
it's so unusual that this would happen.
All right,
this is hell.
You get this right, you're going to move on to the last circle of hell.
Okay, the answer is no.
Footage of a televised Brussels badminton match where a player was struck in the neck with a shuttlecock and died from his injuries.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
A badminton match.
The shuttlecock is the thing that hit her head, right?
The shuttlecock hit the player in the throat.
It's rounded.
He died.
It's very heavy in competition.
It is.
Okay.
Look how cute.
And you know how hard they hit that fucking thing?
Yeah, it's
going 120. I think the fastest clock
All right,
shuttlecock.
see, here's the thing.
Was a buck and a
Walt's
quarter.
leading us to a yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Walt typically does that to screw us over. But I think Walt wants to get to 9.
I'm going to say no.
Really? I was going to say yes.
Yeah, I know you said
I think
it 3
Walt
times.
wants us to say yes.
He doesn't.
All right.
You want us to say no.
Walt doesn't want you to. Walt wants you to say yes, but the Baron wants
Walt's
you to
not
say
here.
false.
Walt is not here. Only the Baron is here.
I would listen to the Baron.
All right.
Yeah, you should listen to the Baron.
Yeah,
you should listen to him.
Go ahead, say no.
Yeah, okay, so no.
Correct.
Wow.
All of the faces of death scenarios were false.
Sunday Jeff, liar and deceiver.
He's fucking good. He's good.
Well, let's see. Maybe he's even lying now. Let's see what he has to say.
Well done. You're both
Well
moving
done.
on. I gotta run. It's Cosplays Tuesday here in hell, and me, Ming, Kid'em, Chris, Frank number 5, and Mike are doing a mashup of the films Human Centipede and Salad. We definitely are getting first place this week. Later.
Did you ever see Sallow, Q?
What's up?
Did you ever see Sallow?
No. I saw Human Centipede, though.
Yeah, Salo's like this crazy, I think it's Italian, decadent movie. Like people are eating shit, and yeah, it's gross.
That's what they do in hell, though. So
Yeah.
if you're worried about your soul, you don't want to do that.
So we're going to 9.
This is it. Final circle.
So the mercy that Barrett Flanagan gave us might not be mercy at all, because this is hell.
Right.
All right.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Welcome to the 9th
The final circle of hell.
treachery. To reveal my
Identity.
you must think of a number, double it,
Add 6.
divide it in half, subtract the number you started with, and say the number aloud.
What?
You need to hear it again?
Does it get him again?
What's with these cell phones in hell,
Welcome
Brian?
to the 9th
The final circle of hell.
treachery. To reveal my
Identity.
you must think of a number, double it,
Add 6.
divide it in half, subtract the number you started with, and say the number aloud.
Just pick a number.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a number. What's the number?
5.
So 5. Okay.
What was the instructions? Double it.
I think you double it. 10.
10.
Add 6.
16.
Add 6. 16.
Subtract the number.
Divide it in half.
Divide it in half.
Subtract the number.
Subtract the number you started with.
8 and then start. It's
So
Frank
11.
3, right?
Huh?
Is it Frank
Welcome
3?
to the 9th
Is it no? What's the number?
The number would be 3.
That's right. It's 3. Who else but the third and most glorious of Franks would rule the final circle of hell? If you both want to escape hell and return home, the greatest Frank demands you reveal a moment when you committed, wait for it, treachery.
That's right. It was Frank 3. He told you a little riddle like the devil is apt to do.
Is that always going to end in 3?
Yeah.
It's a little thing? Yeah. Oh, wow.
That will always end in 3, that little formula.
Use that.
Wow.
They call that the devil's riddle.
Pretty good.
Do they really, or did you just say that?
Because a pitchfork has
All right.
3.
So to get out of hell and end the episode, you got to reveal
Treachery.
your most treacherous story.
How do you feel?
Oh, I have one that's pretty treacherous.
Really?
Yeah. It's not going to make me look good.
Well, that's what hell demands.
Well, I have 2 possible ones here.
I also have 2 possible ones.
But do we want... I mean, here's my question for the Baron. Is it treachery towards a friend, or treachery just... Wait a second.
Where you were the one committing treachery, and you feel now you are going to unburden yourself talking about it. Maybe.
Oh, wait a second. I think I fucked up. I think I told my treachery story for fraud. Yeah,
But you should still at least have one then.
Yes.
The one where you fucking snaked $700?
Yeah.
Well, it works as fraud, too.
It does, but it was
Works
originally
on so many
treachery.
different levels.
You could tell your abortion one again.
But that wasn't treachery. That's women's rights, Walter. I firmly stand behind women's rights.
So you don't have another story?
No, I have one, but it's not really that good.
Well, then definitely tell it before mine.
Yeah.
Before we get the buzzer.
Yeah, I know he's going to buzz you. Get stuck
well,
with Frank 3.
I mean, I've never told anybody this before.
Ooh, that's what the Baron's looking for.
But it's not that good.
It's all right. Something new.
But my friend Anthony Keck, was dating this girl Michelle for a long time, and they broke up. And it's not a very good story. It's just not a very good story. Like, I just ended up hooking up with her behind his back for about a month.
Was he dating her at any point while you were hooking up?
No, but you know how it is, bros before hoes. They had broken up.
Mm-hmm.
He found out when he walked around the corner of a school building and saw us making out against the building.
Was she in high school?
No, it was we lived near
elementary
a school.
2 weeks ago.
No, we lived near a school,
Okay.
and it was in the playground of the school, and he caught
So
us.
he happened upon you.
He happened upon
Why
us.
are 3 adults hanging out in the schoolyard?
Well, no,
It's a normal thing.
To make out, duh.
No, we were like 15.
Oh, okay.
15 or
okay.
16.
You didn't. Oh, forget it.
What, finger her?
I had oh man, I have a story about returning a Wii U, but that was more for fraud. Oh man, I fucked it
so
all
many
up.
fraudulent stories.
I do. I fucked
Well, maybe
it all
Brian
up.
could carry you.
Carry me, buddy, because I'm also in a lot of pain.
Get up on Brian's back.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
going to carry you. Come on up.
Let me just get up here.
Okay. Now, this
I honestly
was-
didn't think we'd make it to the ninth circle.
You wouldn't have if I didn't give you answers.
Yeah, that's true.
If you didn't get the chance to ask the creators, you would have been stuck.
We'd be in the second circle. Back when I was abusing substances,
Yeah.
I was taking a fair amount of pills per day, and sometimes, the person that I got them from wasn't available or whatever. And this was one of those times, and Pam had...
Your mother.
Yeah, my mother had back surgery. And so she had painkillers. And I noticed that... Oh, this is so horrible.
This is what hell demands. You wouldn't tell us, and this is to get out of hell.
Right. This is like a confessional.
Yeah.
So I noticed that the Percocet, 10 milligram Percocet she was taking, looked an awful lot like regular Tylenols, unless you looked very closely at the imprint.
Oh, wow. We're shooting right out of hell, my friend. Oh, man.
So, I'm not trying to make myself look better, but in a bottle of 60, I replaced 5 just so I could get through the moment without getting dope sick. I put 5 Tylenol in, took 5 Percocet out. So basically, at one point, she took 5 placebos.
Well, Tylenol does have healing properties.
Yeah, not the same as oxycodone.
Yeah, wow.
That's pretty shitty. It's pretty low.
To your own mother.
To your mother. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But she was okay. I mean, she survived.
She did. She didn't need him.
Yeah, that's probably the lowest thing I did while taking pills was. I mean, any lower would be me prostituting myself. I felt horrible about that for a long time.
All right, you want to hear what Frank has to say
about my about my treacherous deeds?
Let's see if he's pleased.
Okay.
With your stories.
Oh, man, that's some vile shit right there. Jesus. Do either of you guys have a conscience? Well, the toll's been paid, I guess, and you're both free to go. One last thing before you leave. I need to deliver a message from all 9 of the Circle of Hell Masters. Happy Halloween. Tell them Steve Dave.
We're back.
Nice. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, a little dislike. I didn't even know that was going to happen.
Wow.
Maybe it didn't happen.
Yeah, I apologize for shanking that last story, Walt. I got my stories messed up.
That's all right.
I had a really killer story about returning a Wii U and trying to screw over some
What's
children.
a Wii U?
Oh, a Nintendo Wii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck.
What's the one that moved your
This
needle?
is the one that fucking pissed me off. Troy sent this. I know he does it to me on purpose.
He does. He does it to all of us.
And that's kind of cruel to do to a mentally ill person, is to intentionally move their needle.
Yeah, especially after he heard my needle hadn't been moved in a while.
You should go to the newspapers about this.
Just see about that. Okay, so this is, I mean, I don't know. I can't call the entire college pussholes, but if you utilize this service, you definitely are. The University of Florida is offering counseling to anyone who gets offended by any costumes worn this coming Halloween. The school wrote in a blog post Monday urging students to think about your choices of costumes and themes. Some costumes reinforce stereotypes of particular races, genders, cultures, or religions. Blah, 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 blah. Also keep in mind that social media posts can have a long-term impact on your personal and professional reputation.
Why are you laughing at that, Gidim? That's true.
It is true.
It's so true. Social media can now you could be linked to it for your entire life. What you do.
Let me tell you something. I spoke.
Fuck you laughing at?
Idiot. Your career in the comic book industry could go to shit.
No. The comic book clerk industry. There's a difference.
No, Brian, that's where you end up when you do drunk story time. The low man on the totem pole at a comic book store.
Yeah, you can pretty much say and do whatever you want.
No, you cannot. Tell him there's a lot of rules you got to abide by.
The sanctions on this guy are like North Korea is like, wow, they're strict there
for his own good.
We need this guy to run our place.
It's for his own good. I really believe that.
Kim Jong Walt.
But can you imagine being such a soft ass? I don't even know what to call. I don't even want to call him a pussy. That's a. I don't want to. I don't want to denigrate the beautiful female genitalia by referring to whatever these people are as a pussy. But it's unfucking believable. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You live in a world where you're so fucking just like sensitive that you see a costume and you're like, dude, and I'm not even trying to be a fucking tough guy. I got carjacked at fucking gunpoint, held hostage, officially kidnapped, walked away from it. They called me and they're like, anybody of a victim of a violent crime is allowed to get counseling at the cost of the state. And I said, no. These guys see a costume.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
And they're like, oh...
Why not just tell them not to come into, like say, if you're offended, don't come into, we'll give you a free pass to take off that day.
So if you see a costume of a white guy...
It's not only that, man. What if they see it on social media?
Yeah.
Then what?
So wait,
what's going to happen?
So, I could see a tweet and I'd have to go, now I have to go see this emergency counselor. That's how fragile I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, seeing a white dude in a sombrero and a Mexican blanket, and feeling so hurt inside that your only recourse, I can't even get through it, used to call a fucking stranger and cry about it.
Yeah.
As opposed to just being like, oh, that's kind of fucked up in this day and age, and then getting on with your life.
Yeah.
And then just getting on with your life.
And I would fucking almost bet my life that the student that goes for that counseling is not Mexican.
Right. And not for nothing.
It's
If
a
I'm going to
white
party with one of them, it's going to be the fucking guy in the sombrero and Mexican blanket because he knows how to fucking party.
Not the person on hold with Crisis Center.
Right. Oh, my
I was in
God.
Asbury Park, and I saw a person. They had like a Bjorn with a little dog in it. Like, you know, like those.
Usually what they hold a baby in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of them come in the store recently.
And it was like a little
Chihuahua?
Like it wasn't a Chihuahua, no.
Yorkie?
Yeah, something like that, like some little toy dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a little mini sombrero on and a mini.
And it wasn't a Chihuahua?
What's that? That thing?
That would be appropriate.
Mexican
That's
blanket.
fine.
Yeah, that
That's
blanket
okay,
they
as
wear.
long as it's a Chihuahua.
It wasn't a Chihuahua, though, and I screamed cultural appropriation at that dog. I was very upset by it.
I remember.
I called the police. I'm in counseling for it right now.
The year after 9/11, there were dickheads walking around in Twin Tower costumes, and I wasn't like,
You weren't like a little bit like, I cannot believe
Sure.
the sensitivity and the fucking,
absolutely. I'm like, what an asshole.
What kind of
Right,
brain
but I didn't
with
need
this?
fucking like not for a second was I even close to like I need to talk to somebody.
But
about this.
on a night when you're out and about and maybe it's Halloween and you see those two fucking idiots walking around in their towers. Oh, you didn't.
I saw one.
You weren't.
You want to do hose them down?
You weren't inclined to maybe say something and get
No.
Push him over.
No.
No.
What do I care?
That's America, man.
They walked around unaccosted because I would think that'd be. Look, man, we got fucking clowns getting beat up.
I'm with you, bro.
But people walking around as the burning towers are being left alone and being like, "Hey,
Clowns deserve it.
bro."
To be honest, it was 14 years ago.
I mean, how is that possible? What kind of world are we living in where clowns, innocent clowns, are walking around getting beat up because of some internet hoopla?
Right.
And we got guys walking around and dressed as the towers, and we're like,
You're right.
and we give them a thumbs up with a smile.
It's a fucked up
But
world.
that was
Walt.
14 years ago. I think we had a little more sense back then as a collective.
Fucked up world, Walt.
No, I'm saying that is. Okay. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't physically harm somebody for wearing that costume. But if I drove by, I'd give whoever was beating the shit out of him a little thumbs up or beep beep. You know?
Sure. Listen to me. If somebody wanted to beat the shit out of those guys, that would make sense to me. Someone who sees it wants to call a fucking counselor and weep about it. To me, I'm just like,
All right, but what do you-
you're
what do
a
you-
broken human being.
Agreed.
You're
But what
a
do you say
broken
about the
human
person
being.
who fucking sees a clown and pulls over and beats the shit out of him?
Hey, man, shit happens.
That's outrageous that clowns are getting beat up now.
I agree with you, but what are you going to do?
Fucking make a call. Do you use your use your power and your visibility in public?
You should do a PSA for clowns.
and tell people don't beat up clowns this holiday.
I'm Brian Quinn from TV's and
I'm not
Practical
endorsing
Jokers.
clown
bashing
bashing at all. I don't think people. I'm officially coming out with a stance that nobody should bash clowns. Thank you. Thank you.
Some
Thank
policy
you.
words.
Thank you. And I'll stand by that. I'll stand by that.
Why? Who's going to try to pull you away?
You're not gonna hear me changing my position on that.
He's
People
not
should
going
not
to
beat up
flip flop
clowns.
on that stance.
But if you see a clown in the street and it makes you all willy
What about a clown dressed in a sombrero wearing a twin tower costume?
I mean, amazing. Amazing.
Well, I think the what people are getting bad at is not clowns in general, but like people dressing as clowns trying to scare kids on purpose. That seems to be what people are. But I don't know how often it's happening.
This is just another one of those internet fucking deals where people are just.
It's like 3 clowns did it.
Yeah. Well, it's 'cause
It's
Howell-
like an international incident.
Where I am in Howell, the police chief had to come out because he was getting all these complaints of kids coming home and telling their parents that, that someone saw a clown. And so he investigated, went all the way up to the state police, and he came out on a Facebook post and said, look, it never actually happened. The kids are just making it up and, spreading rumors.
Turns out he's not a clown. He's a comic book store clerk.
He's just got big feet.
Well, Is there any difference between that guy getting offended at a possessed psychopath and somebody seeing a zombie and it being like, my son died last year and I find desecration of corpses to be disrespectful to my son who is now dead and it offends me?
I thought about this. I thought about, are we moving towards that too? Because
AMC's like, no.
AMC's got too much money. They'll squash that movement. Clowns ain't got no powerful allies like AMC.
They don't have a lobby group.
Right.
Fucking Ringling Brothers just doesn't have the
Ringling Brothers they can't come out and say anything. No. They're fucking torturing elephants. They can't even fucking now come out and try to help defend clowns.
Yeah, right.
They got no credibility.
They're like, sorry guys,
you're on your own.
Yeah. We'd like to help, but we sort of just kept quiet about the elephants. Yeah. We defend you, assholes. Right. Is it a tough time for a clown now? Like, are people?
I think it's always a tough time for clowns.
Like they're booking parties. You're going to book your kid's party, and you were like, I was going to go with a clown.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, they're waiting for but it's all secular.
Cyclical.
It's the clowns are on the crosshairs right now, but they'll be out and somebody else will be in there.
Yeah, 2020 clowns, just hold on.
No,
stay the course.
No. Usually these things move on so fast. Like a month from now, people will see clowns and be like, "Oh, remember when clowns, were scary?"
Right.
Remember, and it's something. Move on to something else.
Yeah,
Man. That's
like
just the way.
zombie
That's
Santa
just
Claus.
the way we all have ADD as a society.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Sorry.
Yes, I know I'm offended by that.
As am I.
I'm the puzzle of the week.
Well, you don't have ADD, right?
What's up?
ADD?
Sometimes.
Okay, sorry guys.
It's all right.
It's okay.
So
we give you a pass.
Our annual roundup of offensive costumes. Now, who are you going to go to, Q? When you want to know, hey, I'm going to dress up as this. Is my costume offensive? Is it too racist? Is it too sexist? Is it, are you a jerk?
Is whiningcunt.com still up?
Very close.
Okay.
HuffingtonPost.com. Who wants to know, why are stores still selling the Tranny Granny costume? Tranny Granny is a Halloween costume.
They use the word tranny.
And it's
I thought everybody agreed that was out.
Only if we agreed that you can use it if it's somebody got tranny tricked, because then they deserve it.
That's right.
So that's the Tranny Granny. I think they're just trying to be.
It's just a grandmother costume.
It's a grandma. I don't understand.
It's like something out of Mama's Family.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to be a little
right. All right. So Tranny Granny.
Not risque. They're trying to stir up some news for themselves. Okay. Wait, why did it go to that now? Okay.
What else is on the
Dangerous
list?
stereotypes about terrorism aren't a laughing matter. So don't dress up like a Middle Eastern guy with suicide vest on.
Okay.
This is old.
No one
stuff.
ever dresses
So I would agree
like
with that. Yeah.
Why would you agree with that?
Because what happened in New Jersey? We had the bombing here, a couple weeks ago.
So now it's in your backyard. Now it's not okay.
I think it's
You're
a
fine
little
with
risky.
tranny, but now it's a problem.
Yeah, if you saw a Tranny Granny in your yard, then suddenly you'd be against that.
Well, I think it's the vest, the whole bombing
Mocking
vest.
undocumented immigrants is tasteless and insensitive, and it's a guy with an alien mask, a jumpsuit on that says illegal alien, and it comes complete.
Are you sure these are real?
With a green card.
And this is not just some Onion fucking website.
No,
it's probably the same site that sells the Kim Kardashian robbery costume.
Yeah, I don't believe these costumes really exist, and they're just doing this to guys who are prone to get angry over things like this. Are just like,
moved.
Okay, let's now this one, Q. I couldn't disagree with more.
Okay.
Try not to hypersexualize women with every single costume. Now.
Well, why don't we leave that up to the women?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever told anyone, any female, what Halloween costume they should wear?
I mean, I've tried, but
they don't listen.
Yeah.
They wear what they want.
But we're going 26 years in a row with Stacey Patella, where she has not taken my suggestions.
You wanted to dress like Tranny Granny.
Or Twin Towers.
Halloween.
Sexy Twin Towers.
No, that's the thing. She does wear that one.
That doesn't lead to much romantic.
The butt is cut
at the end of the night, it's hard to overlook.
But I was under the impression that Halloween was the pass for girls to dress.
I was understanding that was the purpose of Halloween.
Wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see that as being like if you're like hypersexualizing is something that the woman does. Like they don't have to buy the costume or wear it.
They're trying to take that choice out of women's hands?
It looks that way to me. Most Asians don't like to be depicted as exotic and servile. There's a picture of Ming dressed as a geisha.
Okay.
Geisha girl.
That's a boring costume anyway.
Yep. Dressing up as another culture isn't appreciation. It's appropriation, Walt.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it.
So cut it out. You were going to dress as an Indian chief, I heard.
That's not on the list of approved costumes for the stash.
So if I want to dress up like, say, a pilgrim.
Yeah.
Is that appropriating?
Well, I don't believe in the concept of cultural appropriation, but if I was to dial my sensitivity all the way up.
Right. You're going to Florida State or wherever that.
Yes. Then I think it's okay because pilgrims were white and you can do anything you want to white people.
Okay.
So I think you're okay.
So, Walt, eventually we're going to get to the point where we're dressing as rainbows.
Yeah, I told you. Rainbow ponies.
And pilgrims.
Yeah, I think pilgrims
we're okay with that.
Okay. So that's, I don't know. Usually their roundup is a little bit more interesting. I think they're going soft.
Well, they pretty much eradicated all the over the course of the years. A lot of the costumes that they were upset about have been
it's just
removed.
It's just the same shit over and over again. They're like, it's never funny. Don't dress like a fat hula dancer.
Well,
it's not funny, Q. Who goes with that costume anyway? I mean, who's just like, hey, I know. I think the most offensive thing is going to a Comic-Con and seeing 9,000 different people dressed up like Harley Quinn with Daddy's Little Monster shirts on. That to me is offensive in terms of like,
originality.
Get some fucking creativity.
Yeah.
Like you don't think a million other girls are going to be dressed like that? Who should they dress as, Walt? Give me a good alternative.
A deep pick? A deep track?
Yeah. Something that the commoner isn't going to... Something I would have to be like, hey, who's that?
Squirrel Girl?
Squirrel Girl. What's wrong with sexy, slutty Squirrel Girl?
Well, I didn't say slut it up, but
it's Halloween.
I'll tell you what, I did see something at Comic-Con that changed my opinion on Riri Williams, the character taking over Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear about this?
This is
Probably
the
not.
little black girl.
The 15-year-old black girl is taking over the role of Iron Man from Tony Stark.
Good.
Now, when I first heard it, I was like, I mean, come on. I'm like, now
what's next, Granny?
It's just. I'm like, it's just never gonna end. Like Marvel is just rolling over and just like it didn't even feel sincere to me. It's like it almost felt like they were just like, ha, oh, you didn't like Thor as a woman? You don't like Black Captain America? Suck on this. Or
Spider-Man.
Iron Man is now a 15-year-old black girl. I was like, now they're just telling people to go fuck themselves, and I respected it on that level. But then I found out that they were sincere about it, and I was like, that is fucking so stupid. Then I saw a woman cosplaying as Riri Williams at Comic-Con. And I thought and suddenly something clicked to me, Walt. I was like, you know what? This girl, she had big hair, she was black. I was like, would never have been able to. I mean, I guess she could have just dressed like Iron Man if she wanted to, and I never would have been like, why is that black chick dressed like Iron Man?
She would have had to go as Storm.
Or she could have just went as Iron Man, right? Mm-hmm. But whatever, let's put that aside. Like, I was like, you know what? It is pretty cool. Like, she jumped on that right away. Like, she had someone that she looked like. She had someone that's going to be a major Marvel character, and she was able to, like, dress exactly like her and get out there. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong about that.
You were.
I was.
Yeah.
So I take back
it's good that you realize and you admit it.
I do.
Because for the longest time, Marvel characters were just for you. Now they're not just for you.
No.
And it's time you shared them, Q.
And I'm happy to. I'm happy to share them.
And I'm glad. I'm like and the old Q may have been kicking and screaming and not like I'm not going to share.
I would not have.
It's
bought,
all mine.
I would not have bought her issues of Iron Man. I would have voted with my dollars.
But 2016. What is
now? Whatever year we're in. I'm gonna
support the new Iron Man.
I'm gonna support Riri. I'm there.
But I mean, you really can't call it Iron Man then.
No,
that's to me is a.
She's Iron Girl, right?
Well, Thor. They called Thor, and it's just,
but there's no man after that though. But Iron Man.
But Thor's his name.
Is kind of a slam though. Like, there's no need to call her Iron Man.
Well, she's Iron Heart.
Oh, that's what they're going to call her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then it's all good.
So I'm in the Riri. Anyway, this is Halloween.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right.
Get him. Don't dress up like a tampon again. It turns out it's offensive.
He's not allowed to.
Why is that offensive?
I told him that already.
If he came in dressed as a tampon on Halloween, would you allow it?
What was that joke you and I had about 10 years ago where I had to put a tampon in my mouth?
A tampon on your face?
What was the joke?
I think it was because it was during the time that your former fiance was.
This is like 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was mistreating you, and it just became like that. It was the last in a long line of insults where she just took her tampon out. And she's like, "Here, wear this," and she just stuck it on the side of your face. And you were forced to wear it.
The argument that I had with her that I slowly fucking winded down and ended up just wearing it on my face, not even knowing why.
Blocking your vision.
Oh my God, we were dying laughing. It was like, it took over a whole day of our lives.
It became a whole thing.
We were dying laughing.
Yeah, I want to thank all the ringmasters, all the circle masters for supplying the clips in a timely fashion, and happy Halloween, right?
Hey, happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween.
No, happy, what was it?
Empty overdose. What was it? Because it's the new official.
Overdose full.
Happy overdose full.
They call it monster because it's over 17 inches. Let me get some of that stinky clam. Make like Seuss and eat it like green eggs and ham. Got a monster dick called Frankenstein. Make all the village hoes wait in line.
Damn, Sunday, you a player. You let me skip the line when I arrive as slave Leia. Jeff, how you get all us bitches?
My dick ain't green and I ain't got no stitches. Thighs only fuck monsters.
Well, I'm a thriller, a she-devil Jim out and call a dream killer.
Need your Prince Charming so you complete.
Better make hay if you want my dollar shaved pussy. Tight grip like an IJ koozie on a Pepsi.
Hotties make you snore.
Then I'll give you narcolepsy.
You say you want a knight in shining armor.
You said a few returns won't make Suncoast go under. You said you won't go to a strip club to flutter.
Gotta make sure I put on a rubber. Got a monster dick. Monster dick. Monster dick.
I'ma suck your puck nuts while I lick your hockey stick.
When I'm slurping and burping on that clit. But who's kidding who?
Your universal monster's legit. Damn, these midgets got me on the stroll.
17 tiny dicks is how you roll. Let those drawers full of train.
In this hole, you're more full of shit than the NATO Super Bowl.
Praying to the Lord.
For a whore, must be Christmas, cause you're not in Kansas anymore.
But we know you need
an empty, and I don't mean that.
Call it monster.
Cause it's such a massive cock, grinding on your rock hard lump.
Trying so hard not to be a 3-pump chump.
No monster dick's quicker than Sundays.
My cover's blown.
Cause you're just in your meundies.
Gross and infected when you shred.
Gross, you call me chewy when I'm giving you head. Keep this up and I won't be yo-ho, and then you'll be stuck coming hand solo.
Got a monster dick. Monster dick. Monster dick. That's over 17 inches.
And it's thick.
Need your Prince Charming.
Hung like a horse.
A bad boy, skilled in the art of intercourse. Trying to fit your fat ass foot in Cinderella's slipper, you're unable? So your sick ass drops a deuce in that glass shoe like a glass table.
For real, you know I shit in that heel once to be symbolic. During my performance art interpretation of I Sell Comics.
Got a monster dick. Monster dick. Monster dick.
I'ma spread my church head for your mini golf stick.
Next on my fuck list, Igor. But I only fuck monsters. 'cause hotties make me snore.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From a laboratory in the castle east to the monster bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. Igor in chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bearers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid, it shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drax a part of the band. My monster mash is the hits of the land. For you, the living, this smash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them what it sent you. Yes, you can monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. Then you can monster mash. Mash good. Oh, back, get back, get back. All right, let's get this going. All right, let me hit the internet. All right, medium, let's wake up. There you go, let's wake up. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's find me some porn. Ooh. Here we go. Little schoolgirl working it. yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so fucking good. You like my pussy, baby? Yeah?
Oh, shit. What? Yeah, I'm getting ready for work. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. All right, now where was I?
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, that feels so good.
Shit, never mind that. Fuck it, she's too into it. Alright, let me find something else. Come on. Damn it. Hello? Yeah, well, yep. Yeah, I'm getting ready for work right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, Walt, yeah. Yeah, I'll address I'll address those patches when I get to work, yeah. Nothing, I was just about to, hop in the shower. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Shit. Oh, now where was I? Let's see, schoolgirl. There we go. Ooh. Young schoolgirl befriends next door neighbor. Oh, that'll be good for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, okay. Enough of the plot. Let's get to the action. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, faster, baby. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm your neighbor, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I'm your neighbor. Yeah. All right. Oh, that was good.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.